A little area football matchup between the Pioneer Diamondbacks and the Weiss Wolves as the two teams make their way out on the field. Welcome again to our broadcast of high school football playoffs here on Rio Sports Live. I'm Joe Bowling with you as we get set for the introduction of the two teams. We've already had the playing of the school songs. They'll have the national anthem. We're on board with the broadcast, and we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get you close to the kickoff. It's the Diamondbacks and the Wolves, Weiss and Pioneer on Rio Sports Live.
We'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live. Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live.
Rio Sports Live, number one.
And back here on Rio Sports Live as we get set for the opening kickoff of this one between the Weiss Wolves and the Diamondbacks of Pioneer. Thanks again for joining us here as we are set to go for the area round matchup between these two teams. Good football weather here tonight. And the Weiss Wolves make their way on the football field first. They'll be wearing the black uniforms with red trim. Cherryland Pioneer comes in. Overall record 10-1. District record 6-0. Lost the first game of the season in a heartbreaker to the Harlingen Cardinals and haven't lost since. As they make their way onto the field, the captains at least make their way on the field. The team is going to join them here momentarily. Small crowd on the far side, which is the home side, as the Pioneer Diamondbacks enjoy the visitor side, so the Weiss crowd isn't that big here tonight. Pioneer brings a ton of people right below us here at Cabinet Stadium in Corpus Christi. And here come the Diamondbacks out on the field, clad in the white uniforms with the gray and red trim. And they're led onto the field by Chris Zapata, the senior outside linebacker, who is able to lead the team onto the field here tonight for this matchup with the Weiss Wolves. They're going to have the coin toss, and then we'll have the opening kickoff. A cold night, a cool night at least. It's in the low 60s to start this kickoff. There was a slight rain going up until about the 6 o'clock hour. So the field is wet. It's a bit slippery. But I don't think we'll have any more rain in the mix if the weathermen know what they're talking about, at least tonight. Those fans that are listening in, we do appreciate you joining in for our broadcast, our audio only, thanks to the UIL rules and the taxing $1,000 fees that the Fox Sports applies to the playoff games, prevent us from being able to extend our coverage of video. And therefore, we do appreciate each and every one of you fans that tune in on our audio broadcast. Bert Ruiz will be capturing some highlights for us, which we'll have a highlight reel I'll run during the halftime break, and we'll also run it during the playing of the conclusion of the game. Then we'll get these spots out of the way. We have to play a couple of spots, so we'll get those out of the way right now.
Don't miss the UIL Football State Championships on December 18th through the 21st at the AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Tickets are available to purchase through Ticketmaster. For more information, visit uiltexas.org.
Number 53, Sandalio Garcia. Number 75, Brandon Rojas. And number 88, Lamar Lindo. Head coach for the Pioneers, Thomas Lee. Team captains for the Weiss Wolves, number 4, Stuart Miller. Number 5, Dwayne Sosa. Number 12, Jackson Sandlin. And number 60, Diego Cruz. Head coach for the Wolves, Tom Altman.
Back here as we are watching the two sets of team captains out on the field. Officials going over the rules. Crowd on hand. Again, a big crowd for the Pioneer Diamondbacks. Big expectations here for this ball club on a 10-game winning streak rolling into this game. For the Weiss Wolves out there to talk about the coin toss, Stuart Miller. Also, their quarterback Jackson Sandlin stands there. For the Diamondbacks, trying to get a peek in on who's there. They're standing side by side. Kind of tough to see who's on the field right now. It will be the Diamondbacks winning the toss. They'll defer. And so the Weiss Wolves offense will be on the field to start this ball game. And the Diamondbacks will get it to start the second half. Audio only, this gets me back in my comfort zone as far as broadcasting play-by-play. Started and cut my teeth many years ago on the audio side of things and radio. And so I get to ease back into the radio chair and bring the broadcast to life as best I can for you fans that are listening here. I know staring at that screen, which is just a slate, not a lot we can do to assist you there, other than yours truly bringing it to life through the play-by-play. Diamondbacks in the white uniforms with a gray trim. They'll be going right to left as we scan this from the visitor's side at Cabinets Field. 12 minutes on the clock. I'll do my best to keep this score clock operational as well, so at least you fans can get a general idea of how much time is left in the game and the quarters. By no means is that scientific, so bear with me as I try to keep up with the clock and the action at the same time, and statistics, which I'll be bringing you as this game plays out. Weiss Wolves back to return the kick. They send a man deep inside his 5-yard line. That's Zane Tipton. Solo back there in the middle of the field at the 5-yard line. The Diamondbacks will tee it up at the 40-yard line. And kicking it will be Mike Ramos, a junior also listed for the Diamondbacks. On the roster as an outside receiver. Ramos puts it into play. It's a high, deep kick. Back inside the 10-yard line. Fielded to the 5 on the left side of the field. Out across the 15 to the 20-yard line. Up the middle, the 25, 30, 35, 40. One man to beat to the 50, 40. Down the sideline, left side to the 30-yard line. And then out of bounds. Terrific return that time by Owen Delby, and he nearly took it to the house. Huge return that time for the Weiss Wolves. And they'll set up shop first down in Pioneer territory. They'll mark him out of bounds right around the 30-yard line or inside the 30. They haven't spotted the ball down yet as the officials were having a discussion on the sideline. A sideline warning against the Weiss Wolves and an infraction of a penalty at the end of that, so that'll tax them 5 yards. So the ball will be marked down at the 30-yard line of the Diamondbacks of Pioneer for the first drive of the game for the Weiss Wolves. Golden field position to start the first drive of the night for either team. Weiss Wolves, quarterback Tavian Cord. Back on a shotgun formation, takes a snap, hands it off on a read. Running play left-hand side, inside the 30 to about the 26. Carried by Jaden Askew. Askew ends up gaining 4. And second down and 6 yards coming up for the Weiss Wolves. Again, this all started with a huge kickoff return by the Wolves. 2 receivers right-hand side. Single receiver to the short side of the field on the left as Cord lines up in a gun on second down. Just underway here in the first quarter. And a pass play is slung left-hand side, and that drifts out of bounds, incomplete. He overthrows intended receiver Jeremiah Robinson Robinson, no way was he going to catch that ball as it carries out of bounds. Third down now and 6 yards to go for the Weiss Wolves from the Pioneer 27-yard line. Ford wants to throw, pressure up the middle. He's hit, and he's going to be wrapped up, and down he goes! Back inside the 37-yard line. A sack by the Pioneer Diamondbacks. Pressure coming right up the middle. Looked like the first guy back there was Trey Guerra. And a big sack pushes the Weiss Wolves back outside the 35. They mark it down at the 37-yard line of the Diamondbacks, and just like that, the punting team has to come in for the Wolves. Diamondbacks send no one back to return this kick. Punter stands at the 50-yard line for the Wolves. Good snap. They'll get the kick away. It's a wobbly kick to the left side of the field. Takes a bounce inside the 10, rolls inside about the 6, right at the 5-yard line. And that's where the Diamondbacks will take over, but a round of applause for that Diamondback defense as they get a stop after the opening kickoff was returned to their 30. Nothing doing as far as giving up points, and here comes the offense for a first time on the night for the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks under the direction of their junior quarterback, signal caller Eddie Lee Marburger, will have to stand at his own goal line to receive the first snap as he stands in a shotgun. Single back to his left-hand side is Tristan Castillo. 3 receivers left-hand side, single receiver right from his end zone. Swings a pass in the flats, left side. Move made. That's going to be Tristan Castillo. Steps out of bounds. Castillo on the pitch and catch. Takes it out to the 13 for the Diamondbacks. Castillo coming out of the backfield. Ends up gaining 7 on the play. Marburger connects on his first down pass. Second down and 3 for the Diamondbacks. Marburger wants to throw. Drops back, rushed out, swings it right inside. Got a man out across the 15-yard line to the 17, and Tristan Castillo takes it to the 20. That's enough for a first down, and the chains will move for the Diamondbacks of Pioneer on another completion to Castillo. Castillo was a release coming out of the backfield. And Marburger 2 for 2 to start the ball game. Has him 1st and 10 from the 20. Quick snap. Marburger drops back to throw again. Has time right side sideline, and it's going to be a leaping attempt, but incomplete pass in the direction of LeVar Lindo. Big groan from the crowd on the Pioneer side as they thought Lindo's jersey was hung on to. And it brings up 2nd and 10 for the Diamondbacks of Pioneer. On the football field for the first time, the Diamondbacks have the ball at their 20. 2nd down and 10. And a rollout this time. Good pickup on the blocking. Pass is caught. That's going to be short of first down yardage. About a 9-yard pitch and catch to Luke Padilla. Padilla's first catch of the night. And the Diamondbacks have a 3rd down coming up here. Fans are listening to the game. Give me a shout out where you may be listening to the game from here. Always fun to see where the fans tune in. Handoff up the middle, this time out across the 30. Now we'll have to wait for the spot as Tristan Castillo's thrown backwards. But he got close to first down yardage as all he needed to do was clear the 30. When they spot the ball down, it's across the 30. It should be plenty for a first down, but yet the official's looking to the sideline. May have to measure on this. It's that close. As I eyeball it, there's some players standing right between myself and the actual stick where it's marked down. And so that means they will have to bring the chains out on the field and stretch it out. It's either going to be 4th and a half a yard, half an inch, I should say, or 1st and 10 for the Diamondbacks. Alton, Texas, tuning in. Send a shout out to Juan Grajardo. Also, Daniel Campos listening in Edinburgh, Texas. I see you on our Facebook site. We appreciate you tuning in. Share the link, my friends, on the Facebook. Those fans that may not know this game is going on, always important to share the link. Short on the first down, the Diamondbacks by about 5 inches as the ball stretched across the 30-yard line, and 4th down and less than a yard to go for the Diamondbacks. Already their defense has made a stand on a drive that started at their 30, and now the offense appears to be staying on the field on a gamble on the first drive of the ball game for the Pioneer Diamondbacks. 9:34 left here in the first quarter of play. 4th down and a yard from their own 30-yard line for the Pioneer Diamondbacks. And on a 4th down play. Haven't started the play clock just yet. Now they start the game clock and the play clock simultaneously. Actually, they stopped that, reset it at 9:42 as far as time left on the clock. And the Diamondbacks will have a 4th down, apparently going for it here. Marburger in the shotgun, waiting for the snap. Long time to go on the play clock. Calls out the signals, looks at the sideline. They may or may not take a snap here. They may be trying to draw Weiss off sides. It is a snap. Handoff, Noah Keeper. Bow pitch out, left-hand side. 1st down across the 35-yard line. Excellent pitch that time. And gaining the 1st down is Evan Maldonado. Marburger made the defense commit, and then Elvin Maldonado was able to be there in the spot. And a quick play and a huge hit this time delivered by Weiss. Castillo on a carry up the middle, gets drilled before he got to the line of scrimmage. Lost 3. Check and lose a loss of 2 yards on the play. 2nd down and 12 for the Diamondbacks after converting on that 4th down play. Listening in from Sherryland. Send a shout out in that direction. From Rio Grande City, send a shout out in that direction. Marburger wants to run, takes it up the middle, takes on a tackler 40, 45-yard line. That's a 1st down as he takes it to the 48-yard line. Eddie Lee Marburger literally ran out of his shoe on that play. But a 1st down. He'll have to put his left shoe back on for the Diamondbacks. But he gains 14 and a 1st down for the Diamondbacks. This drive started on their 5. They're now out to the 48-yard line on their first drive of the night. Marburger sets him down. 3 receivers right side. Single receiver to left-hand side for the Diamondbacks. Takes a snap, slings a quick pass. Left side is going to be caught by Padilla. Makes a man miss to the 40, 35-yard line. Another 1st down. Luke Padilla on the catch. 18 more yards for Marburger, and the chains will move again. This is a good-looking drive by the Diamondbacks to start this ball game. Marburger has connected with Castillo 3 times for 38 yards already in the drive. Rolling out right side Marburger, looking for a block, spins back to the middle of the field, needs some help, gives up more ground, tripped up, throws the ball to the sideline. It's going to be an incomplete pass, and what a terrific play by Eddie Lee Marburger, and here comes penalty flags coming in. Well, it's going to be intentional grounding. Marburger did a tremendous job of just getting outside of the box, and then he got rid of the ball as he was falling to the ground. The problem was it never crossed the line of scrimmage. It means they will not wave that flag off. It should be intentional grounding. If you're outside of the box, you can release the ball, but it has to cross the line of scrimmage. So that'll be a loss on the play and a loss of downs for the Diamondbacks. Brandon Marquez says the best junior quarterback in Texas. Well, Eddie Lee Marburger has certainly put up some stats that could argue that against many. This time a huge loss on the play, though, on a running play. And after marking it down, ball back at the 48-yard line, Marburger drops back to throw. Swings it in the flats. It's going to be caught. Alan Davila on the catch. Gains 6. His first catch, but well short of 1st down yardage. And 3rd down, and call it 17 to go for the Diamondbacks on this drive. Marburger looks to the sideline. Gets the play from the sidelines for the Diamondbacks. 15 on the play clock. Clock running here in the first quarter of play. Diamondbacks facing 3rd and 17. Drops back, straight drop, has some time. Delivers a deep ball down the right sideline. That's going to be incomplete. Here's a penalty. He went back in the direction of LeVar Lindo. And that should be pass interference against the Weiss Wolves, but we'll wait for the call by the officials. who are having a discussion down inside the 10-yard line of the Wolves. Audio-only broadcast coming your way here on a Friday night from Corpus Christi, Texas, here on Rio Sports. Those listening in on our Facebook, please share the link to other fans who may not know this game's going on. That's going to be a call. It's pass interference. Here comes the groan from the Pioneers side, as that's going to be called an offensive interference call against the receiver, Lindo. Weiss will decline the penalty, and that'll bring it to 4th down for the Diamondbacks. They've already converted once on 4th down, but that was 4th and about 5 inches. This time it's 4th and every bit of 17 to go from the 47.5-yard line of the Weiss Wolves. Marburger in a shotgun formation. Waits for the snap, drops back a little deeper, maybe in punt formation here for the Diamondbacks. They may play field position here. Wobbly snap, Marburger will punt it to the right sideline. It takes a bounce out of bounds. That'll drift out near the 20-yard line of the Weiss Wolves. So each team has had the football in their hands. No points on the board, 6:55 left here in the first quarter. And the Weiss Wolves will bring the offense back on the field. Their first drive started at the 30 of the Diamondbacks of Pioneer. Our game brought to you in part by one of our title sponsors tonight, which is Hacienda Ford out of Edinburgh, Texas. If you're in the market for a new car, a used car, service to your car, stop by Hacienda Ford in Edinburgh, Texas, one of our title sponsors. Also a proud sponsor to be assisting us in broadcasting the games across on Rio Sports Live as a community sponsor. Low snap. Cord picks it up, dropped in the backfield. Football recovered by his tailback. A loss of 5. Heads up play that time. Tailback DeMarcus Martinez was able to get his hands on the football after the bad snap. Weiss with the football. But 2nd down and 15 after the 5-yard loss on 1st down. Cord stands at his 10. Shotgun, takes a snap, looks to throw, slings it right side. It's going to be caught. Yards after the catch across the 30 to 33-yard line. That's a 1st down. Quick hitter out there in the flats to Kalen Rogers. And that's good enough for a 1st down as they move it 13 yards. First completed pass for Cord. They get an 18-yard gain. That's enough for the 1st down. Rogers' first catch of the evening. Cord now 1 of 2 in the passing game. Shotgun formation. Shifts everyone out of the backfield. Now he brings DeMarcus Martinez back in for protection. Drops back to throw. Here comes pressure. Cord rolls out right-hand side, looking to deliver. Good coverage downfield. Going to have to run. Takes it to the sideline. Ends up gaining 6. Pressured over there on the right side by Fernando Salcedo, the senior inside linebacker for the Diamondbacks. Heavy pursuit. Cord managed to turn something out of that. Looked like it may have been another sack coming up. Ends up gaining 3. 2nd and 7 for the Weiss Wolves on their 2nd possession of the game. Cord shifts everyone left side this time. Twin receivers left side, rolls left side. Power run by the quarterback, trying to get to the sideline, turns it upfield, steps out of bounds as he crosses the 40 to the 42. It's good enough for 7 yards. That's short of 1st down yardage by about 1.5 yards. And it's 3rd down for the Wolves. Cord waits for the snap on this 3rd down play. Gonna hand it off up the middle. Man hit as he got near the yard marker. We'll check the spot. DeMarcus Martinez on the carry. Real close here for a 1st down. Again, the officials will have to look at the sideline. Right now it looks like he's short. I called the last one wrong by about 5 inches. Now they'll stop the clock Players shaken up. We may be measuring after this. We'll take a break. I want to remind you fans, this game coming your way here on Rio Sports Live. Take this break sponsored by the UIL.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Texas. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most. The way the games are played. This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic and the Texas High School Association.
We'll come back to that. It was a measurement. It's short. It's 4th and 1. Punting time for the Weiss Wolves, and they'll punt away. A line drive kick. No one back to return it. Takes a roll inside the 15, down to about the 13-yard line. And the Diamondbacks offense will step on the field for a second time here in this ball game. Eddie Lee Marburger brings his troops back out. And the defense for the Diamondbacks able to get 2 stops against this Weiss Wolves offense. Marburger brings them out. In the game, he's 5 of 6 in the passing game for 53 yards. Check that, 5 of 7 as that last penalty on a pass interference was called incomplete. Marburger stands in a shotgun formation on first down. Hands the ball off. Running play right-hand side. Very little room for Tristan Castillo. Might have gained 2 on the play as he dances out across the 16. Now, actually, they give him a great spot on that. And a 4-yard gain makes it 2nd and 6. Tristan Castillo, 2 carries, 2 total yards. He had that negative play. Now on a snap, they blow the play dead. Whistles all over the place. Finger pointing going on both sides of the line of scrimmage. Official facing the direction of the Diamondbacks will march it back 5 yards. Diamondbacks' first drive started at their own 5. This drive starts inside their 15. Marburger now on a 2nd and 11. Will take the snap, drops back to throw, swings it to Castillo, turns the corner at the 15 out to the 16, 17-yard line. 7-yard gain on a completed pass to Tristan Castillo, and right now he is the hot receiver for the Diamondbacks. That's his 4th catch already here in the first quarter. Shotgun, Marburger wants to throw again, drops back, rolls right-hand side, being chased, looks to turn it upfield, makes a man miss, sidesteps another, runs and dives across the 25-yard line. First down, Eddie Lee Marburger did it all on his own. Marburger, just a terrific move made. Gains yardage, a first down for the Diamondbacks, and the drive continues. Marburger in a shotgun. On a read, rolls out, swings a pass, caught again. It's going to be a move made, and down the sideline, Evan Maldonado that time. Another receiver in this ball game for the Diamondbacks. Maldonado has enough for a first down. That's an 11-yard gain. And the chains will move again as Marburger has another completion. First down play is a running play for Castillo. Ends up gaining 3. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Diamondbacks. Marburger has a 3-receiver set on the right-hand side. Single receiver left. Drops back to throw. Looking. Delivers a pass on the right sideline. It's going to be caught, and a huge hit delivered, but a catch made by Alan Davila. That's a first down. A 14-yard strike. Davila took a big bang as he caught that pass. Marburger continues to sizzle here out of the gate in this game. He's already 8 of 10 for 85 yards. Completed pass, brings the ball into Weiss territory. Another short pass, this time to Maldonado. Hit, turns it upfield anyway, gains something out of that, crosses the into the 40-yard line. 6-yard gain on the second catch of the evening for Maldonado. And Eddie Lee Marburger is mixing it up with these receivers. Already 4 different receivers have caught passes in this ball game. And a timeout on the field. Diamondbacks, a Pioneer, Weiss Wolves. 2:52 to go in the first quarter. We'll go ahead and get these spots out of the way for UIL. We can get to the broadcast.
Meet Josh.
Hi, everybody.
Josh is a high school basketball player, solid shooter, great teammate,
Hey, don't forget my tenacious D.
and he's my son. So, what does Josh do to be the best basketball player he can be?
I play tennis.
Studies show that student athletes here in Texas who play more than one high school sport are more likely to excel. Tennis does more than improve Josh's condition. It gives him a fresh competitive outlet, reduces the risk of injury by cross-training, and introduces him to different coaching techniques and new friends.
Don't get me wrong, hoops are my first one. Tennis just gives me a little break.
So when the new season begins, Josh isn't burned out on basketball. He's eager to play, and you can see the difference in his game.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic.
Back here as we are set to go. Diamondbacks with the football. They'll run it. Marburger keeps it on his own, makes a nifty move. Wrapped up though, thrown forward inside the 40 to about the 37-yard line. Eddie Lee Marburger on the carry, wrapped up by Devin Wilson, who makes a tackle. And the Diamondbacks of Pioneer will face a 3rd and short after that gain by Marburger. Fans tuning in, again, please share the link on our Facebook side. Those tuning in on our YouTube channel, subscribe to our channel, if you will. Reminding you, our games will eventually all go to YouTube and our Roku channel. Marburger keeps it on his own, runs forward, gets a first down, takes it inside the 35-yard line of the Weiss Wolves. Thrown backwards, a little extracurricular stuff going on. Man underneath there to make the stop was Christian Hamilton. But that's a good enough carry for Eddie Lee Marburger to get the first down. Scoreless ball game here in the first quarter. Diamondbacks of Pioneer in Weiss territory from the 34. First down, Marburger rolls right-hand side. Looking, delivers a pass, caught inside the 15. First down at the 11 as Alan Davila reels it in. Marburger, a pinpoint strike that time to Alan Davila. And in the red zone for the first time on the evening are the Pioneer Diamondbacks. Marburger rolls out, looks to throw. He's looking in the end zone. Got a man. Touchdown, Diamondbacks. Eddie Lee Marburger strikes. Touchdown, Pioneer. Marburger to Luke Padilla. And that was easy pickings on a 13-yard touchdown strike. Diamondbacks score first here at Cabinets Field on a cool Friday night. Extra point coming up for Pioneer. Marburger now 11 of 13 for 124 yards and a touchdown. Extra point is away. Line drives its way through. 7-0 Diamondbacks lead. Kickoff coming up. Area football continues on Rio Sports Live.
Hacienda has it. Low monthly payments, a friendly buying process, and customer service, the experience like no other. And right now, you can get the best-selling vehicle in America, the 2019 Ford F-150 pickup with 0 interest for 72 months plus $1,000 in bonus cash. Come see the difference at Hacienda Ford.
Hacienda has it.
TVNS specializes in provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
Back here at Cabinets Field, and before the kickoff, the Diamondbacks of Pioneer huddle for a little extra time. Passing some other scores, San Benito trails 7-0 Laredo United. Liberty Hill on top of La Feria 17-0. Try to keep you posted on other scores. Sabercats of Edinburgh Vela on top of the Eagles of Eagle Pass, 24-14. Kickoff, a short kick by the Diamondbacks, fielded by the Weiss Wolves at their own 30. 35-40, across the 47, 48-yard line. Stretching to the 49 is Kalen Rogers on the return. And it will be Weiss with the football. For a third time on the night. Weiss Wolves were given tremendous field position to start this ball game on a kick return. To start it, had the ball at the 30 of the Diamondbacks. Came up empty on that drive. Shotgun formation for Tavian Core. Drops back to throw. Going to run up the middle. Has some room across the midfield stripe. 45-yard line of the Diamondbacks. That's a first down to the 44-yard line. Nice carry by Tavian Core. That's his best carry of the evening. Good enough for 18 yards. First down. 4 carries, 21 yards in the game for Tavian Core. Shotgun again for Cord. Rolls out left-hand side, tucks it, keeps it on himself, makes a man miss. In the secondary, into the 35, down to the 30-yard line, fighting for extra yardage. Tavian Cord takes it for another 15 yards. Cord just strong running that time. On a nice read and a cutback to open that play up. Pioneer against Weiss here. We've got other games coming your way. San Benito taking on Laredo United. That's a broadcast game. Coming from Rio Grande City as J.R. Gully has the call. Shotgun formation for Cord. 2 backs in the backfield. Going to run. Takes it up the middle. Sidesteps a man inside the 25. Dives forward to the 22. 8 more yards. And suddenly the Tavian Cord running game is coming into play. As Weiss trying to answer the Diamondbacks score. Again, trying to keep up this scoreboard is just shy of impossible. The way it's set up. It's right now. Closing seconds here, the first quarter. For the Wolves. Low snap, Cord has it, hands it off. Running play right side, upended at the 20-yard line is Jaden Askew. And that's enough for a first down as Askew's upended. But he'll gain enough for a first down that takes us to the second quarter. 7-0 your score. Diamondbacks lead. Weiss Wolves at the 20 of the Diamondbacks when we return. This is Rio Sports Live.
Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are back here at Cabinets Field on a Friday night. I'm Joe Bowling with you. Bert Ruiz tagged along. Andrew Cordero down taking some photos. So we'll have as many highlights as we can for you later on. We'll also have some photos posted from this contest. Right now, the Weiss Wolves have the football, trailing 7-0, but they're at the 20-yard line of the Diamondbacks of Pioneer. And a quick snap to Cord. Run the play, left-hand side. Cord inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. 6 more yards on the ground. And Tavian Cord and this Weiss Wolf offense is suddenly moving it downhill against the Diamondbacks, all on the legs of Cord. 7 carries, 50 yards in the ball game, most of that coming here on this drive. Second down, right at 5 yards to go for Cord. Drops back to throw this time, has time, rifles it in the end zone. It's going to be tipped away, incomplete, but a penalty flag comes raining in. Take a look at that as the defender for the Diamondbacks batted that ball away. in the end zone. Diamondbacks sideline, unhappy with the official throwing the flag. Crowd even less enthusiastic about that call. Haven't marked the yardage off just yet. We'll get the call now, and they will move this ball against the Diamondbacks of Pioneer. Inside the 10, all the way down to the 3-yard line. First and goal coming up for the Weiss Wolves, and there's another mist starting to fall here at Cabinet Stadium. They told us there wouldn't be any rain tonight, but that's not happening. We've got a legitimate moisture coming out of the skies here. Ball set down at the 3-yard line of the Diamondbacks of Pioneer, and the Weiss Wolves banging on the door, trying to get the score to tie this game. Cord, a dangerous man right here. He's already shown the ability to run against this Diamondback team. Shotgun formation on first and goal from the 3. Cord takes a snap, hands it off, running play left side, and that goes nowhere. Diamondbacks all over that one. Carried by Jaden Askew, and he's like, hey, where's all those openings that Tavion Cord was running through? There was nothing but white jerseys in my way on that one. Second and goal coming up as they spot the ball down at the 5. That was a loss of 2. Second and goal for the Weiss Wolves. Second quarter action here from Cabinets Field in Corpus Christi. Chance of defense by the Diamondback fans. Cord on a read, hands it right-hand side. It's Askew trying to get to the sideline. Hit, down he goes, fell forward to the 3. Good pursuit over there by Ryan Balthuis, the junior defensive back, chasing down Askew. Gained a couple of yards back for the Weiss Wolves, but third and goal coming up as the ball's back now at the 2-yard line of the Diamondbacks. Cord, single back in the backfield. That's Askew to his right-hand side on third and goal. Sends a man in motion left to right. Cord takes a snap, rolls out right-hand side, looking in the end zone. That's going to be caught. Touchdown for the Wolves. Jeremiah Robinson reels it in. 6 points for Weiss. And what a drive by Tavion Cord. Play call for a rollout right side. Jeremiah Robinson rolling right with him. It goes for a 2-yard completed pass, and more importantly for the Wolves, it goes for a touchdown. 7-6 your score. 10-13 left here in the first half. And an extra point coming up for the Weiss Wolves. Kicker in the ball game, Oscar Aramillo puts that up through the uprights. It's good. 7-7 ball game from Cabinet Stadium on a Friday night in Corpus Christi, Texas. The area football playoff game between the Pioneer Diamondbacks and the Weiss Wolves continues. I'm Joe Bowling with you. This is Rio Sports Live.
Be extra thankful this year with faster internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet service throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. Take a slice off the cost with free installation. Gobble unlimited gigabytes with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
It's the D-Tronics Black Friday sale with tweeters starting at just $1. Whoa, speakers $12. These subs and amps just $25. Car stereos just $15. The D-Tronics Black Friday sale.
Back here on Rio Sports Live as Cabinet Stadium is lit up on the visitor side and the home side now, both teams having scored. There is a steady mist coming down. It's just shy of rain. It is moisture definitely soaking this field, which already was soaked before we started this one. Kickoff by the Weiss Wolves. Deep kick fielded inside the 10 by the Diamondbacks. They drop the football, pick it back up at the 15, out to the 23-yard line, and right there you can see it. Jason Cavazzo fortunate to pick that ball back up, as it's going to get slippery out there. This is the kind of moisture that can really deceive you out there when you're handling the football. If it was just an outright rain, you would have it in your sights. There was a penalty flag thrown on that kickoff. They'll call that against the Weiss Wolves, and so the Diamondbacks elect to have them kick it over. So a re-kick coming up here. They did run some time off the clock during that kick. 10:08 left here in this first half of play. Diamondbacks have outgained the Wolves in offense 176 to 83, 124 through the air compared to 20 for the Wolves. But the Wolves' running attack has produced with 63 yards on the ground. Most of that by their quarterback Tavion Cord. Diamondbacks back to return the kick. Standing back inside his 5 is Mike Ramos. 2 other players back inside the 20 to return this kick. Tee it up at the 35. The wind blows it off. There is a wind out here tonight as well. The biggest factor right now, element-wise, in this ball game is definitely the moisture coming down from the field. Kickoff coming up. And on the way. Short kick, drop ball, loose ball, and it looks like Weiss recovered. It bounded off a Diamondback. We'll wait for the call. Pioneer Diamondbacks got it back. Heads up play by Luke Padilla for the Pioneer Diamondbacks. That was near disastrous on that kick. And now the Diamondbacks will have to send the offense on the field. Before that, there's a meeting on the sideline again. We may get another penalty called over there on the sideline. I don't think so. Yeah, there is another penalty back around where they kicked the ball off. And they're going to call offsides against the Weiss Wolves. It'll be declined. And so it will be Diamondback football in great field position to start a drive. As they'll have it at the 49-yard line. Of the Weiss Wolves. Handoff up the middle. Tristan Castillo bounces forward. Ends up gaining a couple on the play. Call it a gain of 3 for Castillo. That's his 4th carry of the evening. Marburger wants to run this time, takes it down the sideline, steps out of bounds at the 40. That's short of first down yardage. He gained 7 or 6 on the play. Clock running here for the Diamondbacks of Pioneer. Marburger out of a shotgun, makes some jump off sides. Free play coming up. Marburger has a ton of time. Looking, rifles it deep downfield near the end zone. It's tipped away incomplete. Looking for Tristan Castillo. Eddie Lee Marburger recognized that was a free play as the defensive line jumped off sides and went for the home run ball in the direction of Castillo at about the half-yard line of the Weiss Wolves. Penalty against the Wolves. Ball marched inside the 30, trying it right at the 35-yard line. And it will be a first down as the chains will move. For the Diamondbacks of Pioneer. Marburger ready to go for the snap. Official slows him down. Now they'll start the clock. Marburger drops back, going to keep it on a run. Hit hard as he got to the 34. Dropped there. Fans watching on our Facebook, please share the link if you will. Other fans on our YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel while you're there. Give us a shot to grow our numbers. Still 9 minutes left here in the first half. Diamondbacks with the football from the 35-yard line, checking the 34-yard line of the Weiss Wolves. Marburger fakes a pass, going to run it up the middle. Takes on 3 defenders, got to the 25. Ducking his head, taking on 3 guys. Marburger ends up gaining 6. Wind continues to blow. It's at the back of Marburger. It's stiff enough now that it will affect the passing game. Marburger with it in his back, drops back to throw. Swings it left-hand side. Move made down the sideline. Stepping out of bounds is Tristan Castillo. Another catch by Castillo. That's another first down for the Diamondbacks. For Castillo, 5 catches on the evening. For Marburger, 12 of 14 for 133 yards. First down just outside the 20 of the Weiss Wolves. Marburger drops back to throw. Rolls right side, delivers a ball right side. Lindo was there, incomplete pass. That'll get another groan out of the crowd on the Pioneer side as Lindo was engaged over there trying to get free. They jammed him up at the line of scrimmage. Nice job over there by the coverage of Edric Whitley. That's man-to-man. Whitley giving up a good 6 inches height-wise to Lindo. Lindo lines up wide right. Padilla over there with him. Also lining up right side is Maldonado. Snap back. Marburger wants to throw. Has a ton of time. Rolls right-hand side. Now pressured. Looking to run the ball. Dives forward. Got near the 20. That's back near the line of scrimmage. That's about it on the carry by Marburger. Give credit that time to the Weiss Wolves on coverage as they blanketed those Diamondback receivers. First half action here from Cabinet Stadium in Corpus Christi, Texas. Diamondbacks empty backfield now for Eddie Lee Marburger on 3rd and 11 from the 22-yard line of the Wolves Wives. 5 receivers in the game for Marburger. Drops back to throw. 3-man rush. Runs right side. Looking. Gets rid of it. Sideline. Caught. Having to come back for the ball was Alan Davila. It's short of first down yardage. About a 9-yard gain. And 4th and 2 coming up as the completed pass to Davila is his 4th catch. And they will say he got enough for a first down as they give a kind spot to Davila and the Diamondbacks. Passing play now. In the corner they go, and it's going to be caught. And is it a touchdown? No indication yet. Officials talk it over. We have not got a call yet on this play. Touchdown, Diamondbacks. It took that long. Alan Davila said, I caught it all along. Touchdown for Pioneers. Davila in traffic. Defended about as well as you could. Was able to reel that one in. Pioneer scores, goes back up by 6, looking for an extra point. The kick is away and good. Pioneer 14, Weiss 7. Got a good ball game here on a Friday night in Corpus Christi. We'll be back with the kickoff after this.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Hi, we're the Real Night City Rattlers. Thank you
Start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary.
I want to bring it back here. That catch was actually made by Luke Padilla for the Diamondbacks for the score. Eddie Lee Marburger on his second strike of the night is 14 of 17 for 155 yards and 2 scores. Diamondbacks lead this one 14-7. 7:23 left in the first half. Diamondbacks will be kicking off. They'll have the wind at their back. And the Weiss Wolves will have to go to work again as they responded the first time through. And they'll have to dial it up again as the Diamondbacks will kick it off. From the 40 with the wind at their back. See if they try to kick it away from these return men. Short kick, this is returnable. From the 18, the ball is fumbled forward. Picked up by a Wolf, racing across the 35-yard line. They turn that into a positive return as Edric Whitley, man on the spot. That ball bounced out of the return man's hand, bounced forward a good 8 yards to Whitley, who then carried it for extra yards on the return. 7:17 left here in this first half of play. Davion Cord brings this Weiss offense onto the field. Cord and company in the game have 83 yards on the night. Most of that on the ground, most of that Cord. He's got 50 yards on 7 carries. Slings a pass right side. It's going to be caught on a nice play out across the 50-yard line into Pioneer territory is Kalen Rogers. That's a 20-yard pitch and catch. Rogers' second catch of the night. Davion Cord's third completion in just 4 attempts. And a first down for the Weiss Wolves in Pioneer territory at the 47. Middle of the field, right hash mark. Cord takes a snap on a read, going to run it, going to get hit, and he's going to get sacked. Back there in the backfield for the Diamondbacks was Matthew Solis. And down went Davion Cord. Tried to hold on to that football for the absolute last second, reading that defense, but there was white jerseys everywhere, containing would-be pitchmen, containing would-be runners on a handoff, and then getting to Cord. Second down, 13 yards to go. Cord on a shotgun, drops back to throw. A deep drop, setting up a screen. Pass is caught, a lot of room, up the middle of the field. 30, down the sideline, 25, foot race, inside the 10. First and goal coming up for Weiss as they complete the pass. C.J. Meeks on the catch. What a nice looking play there by the Weiss Wolves. And a big completion, goes for 33 yards. Cord back in a shotgun. Takes the ball, runs upfield, tries to gain yardage out of this, ends up getting stopped. Short gain, it's second and goal coming up. For Weiss, they actually drop him for a loss on the play of a yard. So second and goal from the 10 for the Weiss Wolves. Clock running here in the first half. Inside 6 minutes left. Wolves in the red zone of the Diamondbacks. Cord on a read, hands it off on the right side. Get back maybe to the 11. That may be a loss of another yard. Carry that time by Devin Cross. And third and goal now coming up as this defense for the Diamondbacks has stood up. After the ball got down inside the 10 on the first and goal, it's now third and goal from the 11. Cord keeps 2 backs in the backfield. Askew to his left, Cross to his right, drops back to throw, has protection, looking in the end zone, man wide open, caught, touchdown. Jeremiah Robinson was wide open. Touchdown, Weiss Wolves. 14-13 the score. Robinson literally wide open, crossing through the back middle of the end zone. and Cord spotted him for the strike. Extra point coming up with 4:50 left here in the first half. Wolves of Weiss trying to tie it up. Back and forth we go. Good snap, ball down, kick up into the wind as long as high, and it is good. We are tied at 14. 4:50 remaining in the half. Kickoff coming up. Diamondbacks get the ball after this.
An appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
It's the D-Tronics Black Friday.
14-14 your score. Kickoff to the Diamondbacks. They'll return it out across the 25-yard line. And that's where they'll take over. Let me finish that commercial for you. It's a big one. It's a Black Friday special.
$12. These subs and amps just $25. Car stereos just $15. The D-Tronics Black Friday sale.
D-Tronics, just one of our new sponsors here on Rio Sports Live, and a big sale going on. And make sure you stop in. If nothing else, to tell them thank you for assisting us in broadcasting these games. Eventually, we'll get to the point where we have enough sponsorship we can go video on these playoff football games. We're not there yet. We're not close. I'm trying to get as many as we want to do. Shotgun formation for the Diamondbacks. They'll look to hand it off up the middle. Running play out to the 30, or check that 27-yard line. Tristan Castillo on the carry. Gained 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up. Diamondbacks led 7-0. We were tied at 7 apiece. Diamondbacks led 14-7. We're tied at 14 each. 4:22 to go on a cold, crisp night in Corpus Christi. Padilla wants to throw, has Lindo, misses him, incomplete. Lindo was on that right sideline at separation. Out across the 40-yard line. And an incomplete pass. Stops the clock with 4:14 left here in the half. First down for the Diamondbacks. Eddie Lee Marburger sets him down on 3rd down. Hands it off, running play, and that will be shut down. Tackle made by Dion Wilson. Castillo on the carry, and that's a very quick 3 and out for the Diamondbacks. And now the pressure will swing to the Diamondback defense. They've given up back-to-back scores, and now the special teams will hand the ball back to the Weiss Wolves. And they should get decent field position to start this next drive. Diamondbacks letting the clock run. The play clock's down to 5. And they'll take a timeout. We'll have the punt coming up after this. Diamondbacks and Wolves on Real Sports Live.
We'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Hi, we're Mission Veterans, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Back here, it will be the Diamondbacks in punt formation, and they will punt the ball away. The Weiss Wolves wait to return this. Fair catch called for, and it's made at the 32 of the Wolves. And that's where Tavion Cord and the Weiss Wolves offense will take over. You go back to this game, the Wolves started with their first drive in the Pioneer side of the field at the 30. That drive was stopped in its tracks. Diamondbacks from that point on controlled the lead, up 7-0, up 14-7. Now all tied at 14 apiece, and the Weiss Wolves offense with a chance now on a drive with 3:26 left in the half to take the lead. And looking forward, the Wolves will be kicking off. So if the Diamondbacks can get a stop here, they'll get the ball and the ball to start the second half. Court on a first down play. Chops back to throw, going to run instead. Bounces it outside right side. Slips to the 40. There's a penalty flag thrown behind the play. Normally that's going to be an illegal block of some sort. We'll sort that one out. Cord this time gets up slowly as well. They'll have to attend to him. Hopefully that's cramps. We'll talk about the penalty, and we'll talk about the spot of the football, and hopefully we won't be talking about Tavion Cord, but he's a much-needed player for this Weiss Wolf team. Both teams wanting to have all players on the field that have produced to get him here. We hope Tavion Cord's okay, regardless of what side you're on. Back after this.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Fans, if you want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
Hi, we're the Lady Diamondbacks, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
At First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
It'll be a holding call against the Weiss Wolves. Tavion Cord got up on his own power, ran to the sideline. The Wolves will bring a new quarterback into the ball game as Jackson Sandlin will stand in now after the penalty. It's 1st and 20. Pass play is going to be caught out across the 30, 35 to the 40-yard line. Extra yardage after the catch as Stuart Miller makes the catch and moves the ball back into what you would believe to be a makeable third down for the Weiss Wolves. Pass completion by Jackson Sandlin. Going to keep it on a read, runs forward, dives forward to about the 47-yard line. Need to get it past the 48 to get a first, so a third down coming up. A lot of noise being made now on the Pioneer side. There's a running play, and that looks like it's going to be short of first down yardage on a carry up the middle. And it will be. Askew got the carry, but did not get enough for a first down. And fourth down for this Weiss Wolf team from their own 37. Try to catch up this score clock for you. They blow the play dead with 1:40 to go. in the first half. 14-14 game. Decision time for the Weiss Wolves after this.
Stop by today and enjoy the food at the La Feria Cafe. Great food made to order. Handmade tortillas daily. Breakfast, lunch, and Friday stop in for supper. The La Feria Cafe, open 7 days a week off of Business 83 in La Feria, Texas.
Hi, I'm Coach Nava with Westaco East High School. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills.
Back here after the timeout, a punt is decided. The Wolves boom one away. It bounces inside the 20-yard line, rolls inside the 15 of the Diamondbacks and all the way down to the 10. Terrific job by the punt team for the Weiss Wolves. As they'll pin the Diamondbacks of Pioneer deep in their own side of the field to start the drive. Eddie Lee Marburger and company back onto the field. They have 2 timeouts remaining. They will have the ball to start the second half. And Marburger brings them out from the 10. Marburger in the game, 14 of 18, 155 yards and 2 scores. 231 of total offense for Pioneer compared to 162 for the Weiss Wolves. Empty backfield, 5 receivers set for Eddie Lee Marburger. Stands at his 5-yard line waiting to return or receive the snap on a first down play. Long count. Play clock gets down to 0. And did they take a snap or did they take a timeout? If they didn't take a timeout, it's going to be a delay of game. And it will be delay a game against the Diamondbacks of Pioneer. That'll push it back to the 5. So, again, with 1:27 left here in the half, closing out this half can be important. Diamondbacks, first down, now 15. Marburger drops back, going to run. Carries it out across the 8-yard line. The Weiss Wolves have just 1 timeout remaining. Marburger got 3 yards on the carry. 2nd and 12 coming up for the Pioneer Diamondbacks from their own 7-yard line. Eddie Lee Marburger on the ground, 8 carries, 58 yards. He's went to 4 different receivers in the game. Completed 14 passes. And 2nd down. Play clock down to 10. Marburger waits for the snap. Takes it on a read, going to roll out right-hand side. Tucks it upfield, got hit, and down he goes. Quickly wrapped up on a tackle made by Alex Rosales, the sophomore, big linebacker. Drops Marburger for no gain. Clock running in the first half. Diamondbacks will have to take at least 1 more snap here on 3rd down. Thought maybe the Weiss Wolves would take a timeout there. As this ball's back at the 6-yard line of the Diamondbacks, 3rd down and 13. Marburger stays in the shotgun on 3rd down. Takes a snap, gonna run it on his own, takes it up the middle of the field, got to the 20-yard line, and that's enough for a first down. And that takes us to the halftime break. Diamondbacks thought they had a timeout call, so hold on. It's at 0. Diamondbacks offense staying on the field. There was a whistle blown as Marburger got the first down, and they'll call that the end of the first half. Nothing decided here. 14-14 your score between Pioneer and Weiss. Playoff football continues after this on Rio Sports Live.
To make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Hi, we're PJ Lady Bears, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live. Go!
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias, su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
We are back here on Rio Sports Live at halftime at Cavernous Stadium in Corpus Christi, Texas, as a game between the Pioneer Diamondbacks and the Weiss Wolves are all knotted up at 14 apiece. Quite a first half of play. Do have a little encouraging sign for you fans out there. You get a chance to see the highlights of the first half. Here's how we got to 14-14 tonight. The 10-yard line, fielded to the 5 on the left side of the field, out across the 15 to the 20-yard line, up the middle, the 25-30, 35-40, one man to beat, to the 50, 40, down the sideline, left side to the 30-yard line, and then out of bounds. Terrific return that time by Owen Delby, and he nearly took it to the house. And 6 yards to go for the Weiss Wolves from the Pioneer 20, call it the 27-yard line. Ford wants to throw, pressure up the middle. He's hit, and he's going to be wrapped up, and down he goes. Back inside the 37-yard line. A keeper. Bow pitch out, left-hand side. First down across the 35-yard line. Excellent pitch that time. And gaining the first down is Evan Maldonado. Marburger made the defense commit. And then direction from Rio Grande City. Send a shout out in that direction. Marburger wants to run, takes it up the middle, takes on a tackler 40, 45-yard line. That's a first down as he takes it to the 48-yard line. Eddie Lee Marburger literally ran out of his shoe on that play. Shotgun, Marburger wants to throw again, drops back, rolls right-hand side, being chased, looks to turn it upfield, makes a man miss, sidesteps another, runs and dives across the 25-yard line. First down, Eddie Lee Marburger did it all on his own. 3. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Diamondbacks. Marburger has a 3-receiver set on the right-hand side. Single receiver left. Drops back to throw. Looking. Delivers a pass on the right sideline. It's going to be caught, and a huge hit delivered, but a catch made by Alan Davila. From the 34. First down. Marburger rolls right-hand side. Looking. Delivers a pass. Caught inside the 15. First down at the 11 as Alan Davila reels it in. Pioneer Diamondbacks. Marburger rolls out, looks to throw. He's looking in the end zone. Got a man. Touchdown, Diamondbacks. Eddie Lee Marburger strikes. Touchdown, Pioneer. Shotgun formation for Tavian Core. Drops back to throw. Going to run up the middle. Has some room across the midfield stripe. 45-yard line of the Diamondbacks. That's a first down to the 44-yard line. Nice carry by Tavian Core. Shotgun again for Cord. Rolls out left-hand side, tucks it, keeps it on himself, makes a man miss. In the secondary, into the 35, down to the 30-yard line, fighting for extra yardage. Tavian Cord takes it for another 15 yards. Sends a man in motion left to right. Cord takes a snap, rolls out right-hand side, looking in the end zone. That's going to be caught. Touchdown for the Wolves. Jeremiah Robinson reels it in. Passing play now, in the corner they go, and it's going to be caught. And is it a touchdown? No indication yet. Officials talk it over. We have not got a call yet on this play. Game have 83 yards on the night. Most of that on the ground, most of that Cord. He's got 50 yards on 7 carries. Slings a pass right side. It's going to be caught on a nice play out across the 50-yard line. Into Pioneer territory is Kalen Rogers. In Pioneer territory at the 47. Middle of the field, right hash mark. Cord takes a snap on a read, gonna run it, gonna get hit, and he's gonna get sacked. Back there in the backfield for the Diamondbacks was Matthew Solis. Down, 13 yards to go. Cord on a shotgun, drops back to throw, a deep drop, setting up a screen. Pass is caught, a lot of room, up the middle of the field. 30, down the sideline, 25, foot race, inside the 10. First and goal coming up for Weiss as they complete the pass. C.J. Meeks on the catch. Cord keeps 2 backs in the backfield. Askew to his left, cross to his right. Drops back to throw, has protection, looking in the end zone. Man wide open, caught, touchdown. Jeremiah Robinson was wide open. Bulls will bring a new quarterback into the ball game as Jackson Sandlin will stand in now after the penalty. It's 1st and 20. Pass play is going to be caught out across the 30, 35 to the 40-yard line. Extra yardage after the catch as Stuart Miller makes the catch. The 10-yard line. Fielded. And that's some halftime highlights for you here from Cavanis Field as it's 14-14 at the halftime break. I'll be back with statistics and we'll run down some additional broadcasts here on Rio Sports Live after this.
You want to look your best at the next game, then let Chewy's Custom Sports go to work for you. From custom designs and graphics to mass production in-house. If it's hats, shirts, buttons, mugs, cups, banners, and more, then Chewy's is there for every team and every sport. A veteran-owned company in touch with the community. It's Chewy's Custom Sports in San Benito.
It's the D-Tronics Black Friday sale with tweeters starting at just $1. Whoa, speakers $12. These subs and amps just $25. Car stereos just $15. The D-Tronics Black Friday sale. Hacienda has it. Low monthly payments, a friendly buying process, and customer service like no other. Right now, you can get the hottest new SUV on the market. It's the all-new, completely redesigned 2020 Ford Explorer with up to $5,000 off plus 2.9% APR for 72 months. That makes for super low payments.
Hacienda has it.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Hi, we're DJ Southwest Avenida. Thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Truck Techs in Harlingen is your source for lifts, wheels, and tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Techs in Harlingen.
It's the D-Tronics Black Friday sale with tweeters starting at just $1. Whoa, speakers $12. These subs and amps just $25. Car stereos just $15. The D-Tronics Black Friday sale.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
Back here on Rio Sports Live at the halftime break as we are watching the performance of the Weiss Marching Band. The Pflugerville Weiss Wolves tied up with the Diamondback Sub-Pioneer here on a chilly Friday night in Corpus. They told us it was going to be high 60s at worst. It was 63 when we got out of the car to start unpacking the equipment. It's not gotten any warmer. Bert and I are enclosed in a three-walled section on the visitor side here at Cavanis Stadium. We're facing the field where that's wide open. Thank the Lord that wind isn't blowing straight in on us, as it's blowing from our left to right as we're taking a look, and so we can duck behind the walls here. 14-14 your score. We showed you some highlights. I'll run that highlight reel one more time before we start the second half. Want to run down some stats for you on how we got to 14 apiece. Yardage-wise, the Diamondbacks lead in that category. Overall, 247 to 162 in total offense. Eddie Lee Marburger was 14 of 18 for 155 yards and a couple of touchdowns for the Diamondbacks in the first half. He carried the ball 10 times for 71 yards. On the ground, the Diamondbacks put up 92 yards at 155 yards in the air. Leading receiver, 4 different players caught passes for the Diamondbacks. Tristan Castillo led the way with 5 catches for 54 yards. Right behind him, Alan Davila had 4 catches for 51 yards. Luke Padilla had 3 catches for 33. He caught a touchdown pass, as did Davila. On the running game, Tristan Castillo limited, just 6 carries, 15 yards in the first half. On the flip side, the Weiss Wolves had that 162 yards of offense, 62 on the ground, 100 through the air. Tavion Cord went 5 of 6 for 84 yards. He completed his last 5 passes. Jackson Sandlin checked in. Sandlin had a pass completed for 16 yards. Tavion Cord led the way in running for the Weiss Wolves with 9 carries for 45 yards. Again, they mixed it up, 62 on the ground, 100 through the air. And we're outgained 247 to 162. Additional broadcast coming up on Rio Sports Live. Let's see if I can run this down for you. Tomorrow morning, we'll be back in San Perlita for high school basketball coverage, as we'll have the conclusion of the Trojan tournament beginning at 9 o'clock with the first broadcast, taking us all the way till 7 o'clock in the evening. Boys and girls championship game scheduled for 6:15 and 7:30, actually. Also, we'll send a crew back to McAllen for the conclusion of the MAC High tournament on the girls' side, as the teams all converge on the winners bracket, coming in from schools from Valley View, McAllen Memorial, Nicky Rowe, and McAllen High. And they'll all wrap up with the conclusion championship game scheduled around 4:30 in the afternoon tomorrow. We'll have crews there for the conclusion of that to wrap up a Saturday. We'll take a break on Sunday. We'll be right back to work on Monday. Broadcast games coming during the day, as some schools are out already for the Thanksgiving break, and we'll have afternoon basketball from EdCal Chelsea on Monday afternoon, as the Santa Maria team on the boys' side will travel to EdCal Chelsea to take on the Yellow Jackets. We'll follow that up with a Monday night game as Idea Frontier travels to San Perlita. We'll catch some small school basketball. Then on Tuesday, at least 2 games in the books, and we'll travel from one side to the other of Harlingen. First one, we'll have the Harlingen South Lady Hawks taking on the Weslaco Lady Panthers. That'll be a rematch. We'll check that. We'll hold our thoughts on that rematch. Hawks and Lady Panthers will take on at 1 o'clock in the afternoon from Harlingen South. That's on Tuesday. Then Tuesday night, we'll travel across town, and Brownsville Veterans will be in town to take on the Harlingen Lady Cardinals. That's a 6:30 scheduled tip-off. On Monday night as well in McAllen, we'll have men's 8-on-8 flag football coverage of their championship games. First time around broadcasting that. We had great success on Rio Sports Live, had a good response, and so we'll be out there for the conclusion of that, weather permitting, as long as it's not like this. We want to have good conditions for the equipment out there. And then on Tuesday night, we're going to try to send other crews out in other directions for basketball coverage, and Monday as well. Thursday and Friday, well, Thursday is Thanksgiving. Friday, we're already putting in motion the big basketball game coming from San Antonio. San Perlita's Trojans taking on the Santa Rosa Warriors. That's prior to a San Antonio Spurs game. If all goes well, we'll be there for the broadcast on that on Friday. 13:05 on the clock as the halftime festivities continue at Cabinets Field. We'll take a break. When we come back, I'll run that highlight reel again, and you'll see some of the big plays in the first half. Diamondbacks and Wolves tied up at 14 apiece. Area football continues after this on Rio Sports Live. Provider services, respite care, and emergency response services. TVNS are pioneers in the home care industry, in service for over 37 years. 11 locations from Brownsville to Corpus Christi, from Harlingen to Laredo.
Today's game is sponsored by TVNS, the pioneers in serving our community with the highest quality in provider services.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats, Laguna Madre Baits. 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Services have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business,
then we would like to show you how we can help.
At HCISD, we move the needle forward every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
Hi, we're Robert Bellows, Favorite Hats, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia, loaded up with power everything, a rear camera, dual climate, and today it's yours, $1,000 down and just $450 a month. Or, how about this, a 2014 Ford Mustang at 48,000 miles, leather seats, a shaker sound system, aftermarket exhaust, steering wheel controls, and a 5.0-liter engine. $23,999 today. Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
Back here at halftime between the Pioneer Diamondbacks and the Weiss Wolves. Our score 14-14. Joe Bolt with you on the call. Bert Ruiz is up here with me as well. Andrew Cordero taking some photos, which we'll have on our site a little bit later on. Before we take another break, I want to run down again. We're at 14-14. It's audio only on the live side, but here's the plays on the highlights. What happened in the first half. Fielded to the 5 on the left side of the field, out across the 15 to the 20-yard line, up the middle, the 25-30, 35-40, one man to beat, to the 50, 40, down the sideline, left side to the 30-yard line, and then out of bounds. Terrific return that time by Owen Delby, and he nearly took it to the house. And 6 yards to go for the Wise Wolves from the Pioneer 20, call it the 27-yard line. Ford wants to throw, pressure up the middle. He's hit, and he's going to be wrapped up, and down he goes. back inside the 37-yard line. A keeper. Bow pitch out left-hand side. First down across the 35-yard line. Excellent pitch that time. And gaining the first down is Evan Maldonado. Marburger made the defense commit. And then direction from Rio Grande City. Send a shout out in that direction. Marburger wants to run, takes it up the middle, takes on a tackler 40, 45-yard line. That's a first down as he takes it to the 48-yard line. Eddie Lee Marburger literally ran out of his shoe on that play. Shotgun, Marburger wants to throw again, drops back, rolls right-hand side, being chased, looks to turn it upfield, makes a man miss, sidesteps another, runs and dives across the 25-yard line. First down, Eddie Lee Marburger did it all on his own. 3. 2nd and 7 coming up for the Diamondbacks. Marburger has a 3-receiver set on the right-hand side. Single receiver left. Drops back to throw. Looking. Delivers a pass on the right sideline. It's going to be caught, and a huge hit delivered, but a catch made by Alan Davila. From the 34. First down. Marburger rolls right-hand side. Looking. Delivers a pass. Caught inside the 15. First down at the 11 as Alan Davila reels it in. And here Diamondbacks. Marburger rolls out, looks to throw. He's looking in the end zone. Got a man. Touchdown, Diamondbacks. Eddie Lee Marburger strikes. Touchdown, Pioneer. Shotgun formation for Tavian Core. Drops back to throw. Going to run up the middle. Has some room across the midfield stripe. 45-yard line of the Diamondbacks. That's a first down to the 44-yard line. Nice carry by Tavian Core. Shotgun again for Cord. Rolls out left-hand side, tucks it, keeps it on himself, makes a man miss. In the secondary, into the 35, down to the 30-yard line, fighting for extra yardage. Tavian Cord takes it for another 15 yards. Sends a man in motion left to right. Cord takes a snap, rolls out right-hand side, looking in the end zone. That's going to be caught. Touchdown for the Wolves. Jeremiah Robinson reels it in. Passing play now, in the corner they go, and it's going to be caught. And is it a touchdown? No indication yet. Officials talk it over. We have not got a call yet on this play. Game have 83 yards on the night. Most of that on the ground, most of that Cord. He's got 50 yards on 7 carries. Slings a pass right side. It's going to be caught on a nice play out across the 50-yard line. Into Pioneer territory is Kalen Rogers. In Pioneer territory at the 47. Middle of the field, right hash mark. Cord takes a snap on a read, gonna run it, gonna get hit, and he's gonna get sacked. Back there in the backfield for the Diamondbacks was Matthew Solis. Down, 13 yards to go. Cord on a shotgun, drops back to throw, a deep drop, setting up a screen. Pass is caught, a lot of room, up the middle of the field, 30, down the sideline, 25, foot race, inside the 10, first and goal coming up for Weiss as they complete the pass. C.J. Meeks on the catch. Cord keeps 2 backs in the backfield. Askew to his left, cross to his right, drops back to throw, has protection, looking in the end zone, man wide open, caught, touchdown. Jeremiah Robinson was wide open. Bulls will bring a new quarterback into the ball game as Jackson Sandlin will stand in now after the penalty. It's 1st and 20. Pass play is going to be caught out across the 30, 35 to the 40-yard line. Extra yardage after the catch as Stuart Miller makes a catch. The 10-yard line, fielded to the 5 on the left side of the field, out across the 15 to the 20-yard line, up the middle, the 25, 30, 35, 40, one man to beat, to the 50, 40, down the sideline, left side to the 30-yard line, and then out of bounds. Terrific return that time by Owen Delby, and he nearly took it to the house. And 6 yards to go for the Wise Wolves from the Pioneer 20, call it the 27-yard line. Ford wants to throw, pressure up the middle. He's hit, and he's going to be wrapped up, and down he goes. Back here at Cabinet Stadium, we're waiting for the two teams to arrive back on the football field. Actually, the Pioneer Diamondbacks are anchored on the left-hand side as we view this field. On the right side of the Wolves, stretching and getting warmed up, getting ready to run back out in the tunnel. And the crowd will settle back in and make a lot of noise. 14-14 your score. Second half kickoff. Diamondbacks will get the football after this.
Advisors that Employee Retirement Service has been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together.
Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Hi, we're Sherryland Rattlers, and thank you for watching Rio Sports Live.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias, su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
It's the D-Tronics Black Friday sale with tweeters starting at just $1. Whoa, speakers $12. These subs and amps just $25. Car stereos just $15. The D-Tronics Black Friday sale.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, and we are ready to start the second half of this one. Time ticking down as we're waiting for the kick team to set up on the field. And the Weiss Wolves will be kicking off to the Diamondback Pioneer. As we settle in for the second half to begin, time for each team to buckle down. You look in the halftime locker rooms. I always like to talk about it when I'm an announcer, and that is when a coach can look his players square in the eye in the halftime locker room and say, you can win this football game. Well, obviously, when you're tied at 14 apiece, you've done enough to stay with the other team. Now can you figure out a way to beat them? Kickoff coming up for the Wolves. They'll be going right to left into the wind to start the second half. Kickoff is away, fielded by the Diamondbacks at their own 5, across the 10 to 15 to the 20, 25, 30, 33-yard line on a nice return that time by Anton Sanchez. And that's the way the second half begins, with the Diamondbacks bringing the offense onto the field. Eddie Lee Marburger and company. Again, those fans that are tuning in, share the link on Facebook, please. Allow us to get the word out to other fans that this game is going on. It always helps us. And on our YouTube channel, subscribe to our channel while you're there. And also keep track of some additional games that are going on Rio Sports Live. It truly helps us in what we're doing. Eddie Lee Marburger in a shotgun formation, empty backfield on the first down play. 3 receivers short side of the field. Drops back to throw on first down. Going to run, has a big seam on the right side. Dives out across the 39 to the 40-yard line. Just shy of a first down, a 9-yard carry for Eddie Lee Marburger. And both quarterbacks in the first half started recognizing that, hey, we can get something on the ground started for our offense. Marburger wants to throw again. Quick pass delivered. That's a first down out across the 43-yard line. A short pass completed to Tristan Castillo. That's enough for a first down. 4-yard pitch and catch. Castillo now 6 catches. Continues to lead the way in the receiving corps for the Diamondbacks. Marburger, empty backfield on a first down play. Operating a quick huddle. Going to run on a design keeper. Bounces it outside to the right side. Stretches out across the 45, 46, now the 47-yard line as they spot him down there. Another 7 yards for Marburger. First drive of the second half underway with the Diamondbacks of Pioneer operating at their own 48. Marburger on a second down play keeps it back to his left-hand side. 3 receiver set left, 2 right. Going to run it on a read. Ducks under a man, dives forward, did not get back to the line of scrimmage. He was looking up, dead set in the eyes of Alex Rosales, untouched, the linebacker in the backfield, to shut that play down. Loss of 2, third down, and call it 6 yards to go for the Diamondbacks of Pioneer. Cavanis Stadium on a Friday night here in round 2 of the playoffs. High school football on Rio Sports Live. Pass by Marburger is tipped and incomplete in the secondary. Looking in the direction of Luke Padilla. That may have been Anthony Apodaca who got a hand on that ball. And now a decision for the Diamondbacks and their offense. 4th down, 6 yards to go from their own 46. Marburger stays in a shotgun. We've seen him drip back into punt formation on this 4th down play. Now he will drop back. Nobody returning this kick for the Weiss Wolves. A good snap. Marburger gets the kick away. End over end, takes a bounce sideways at the 17 and drops there. And the Weiss Wolves defense heads to the sideline, getting the job done on the first possession of the second half as they force the punt by the Diamondbacks. Fans joining in on our broadcast, we appreciate you tuning in despite the fact we only have the live audio. And going back over the years, that's where I started years and years and years ago. Straight up audio broadcast. It was all radio. Now with this internet thing and the video, it's become a little spoiled that we provide that to the fans, but in this case, $1,000 a round per team, per game. No chance for us to pull that off yet on Rio Sports Live on a consistent basis. Audio only here in the playoffs. Weiss with the ball. Back in at quarterback is Tavion Cord. Hands off, first man through, dances out and right at the 20-yard line. Short carry for Devin Cross. Gains 2, 2nd and 8 coming up for the Weiss Wolves. First time the offense on the field. Cord went down in the first half late with an injury, but he did walk off under his own power. Matter of fact, he jogged off under his own power. Cord takes a low snap, drops back to throw. Looking right-hand side, overthrows his man right side. Incomplete in the direction of C.J. Meeks. And quickly 3rd down for the Weiss Wolves on an incompleted pass. Ball spotted down at the 20 of the Wolves. They got to get it across the 26, make it 27-yard line to get a first down. 2nd down, call it 8 to go. Cord waits for the snap, takes it, drops back to throw. Looking left side, man wide open. That's a completed pass across the 30, staying in bounds to the 34, 35-yard line. Pitch and catch to Kalen Rogers. Easy first down as Rogers, their nearest defender to him, was about 7 yards off the mark. Wolves move the chains. Drive continues as the ball spotted down at their 35 for Tavion Cord. They played catch-up throughout the first half as the Diamondbacks led 7-0 and 14-7. Any lead has been handled by the Diamondbacks. Cord rolling right-hand side, stays in bounds, slides forward. Gained a short yard. Right in his face was Ethan Lee, the senior linebacker. Cord elected to slide down on that play rather than take on Lee, who was coming at him with a full head of steam. Gain of a yard, 2nd and 9 coming up for the Weiss Wolves. Cord on the game, 10 carries, 46 yards on the ground. 65 yards for the Wolves total in the running game. Cord in a shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield, shifts one out. That's Askew to the right-hand side. Going to run it right for Devin Cross. Hit in the backfield. Down he goes, a loss on the play. And this time Ethan Lee gets his man. Cross running down that right side. And a loss of 3. Brings up 3rd and long. Call it 11 and a half. Make it 12 yards to go for the Wolves. Got to get it to the 45 for a first down. Cord on a long count. Drops back to throw. Here comes pressure from the right side. Gets past one man. Runs right. Going to keep it. Takes it upfield. Got a first down. Slides forward to the 50, but hold on. There's a penalty flag coming in, and it's behind the play, which we'll take a look by the official as he threw it down at the 35. Looks like it's going to be against the Wolves of Weiss. And that'll negate a nice run by Tavion Cord, who did a great job of stepping up as pressure was coming on an outside blitz by Ethan Lee. Cord made him miss and then ran for the first down, and part of that miss may have been because of the call here on the penalty. That's a hold against the Weiss Wolves, so this play will be brought back, and then the penalty yards tacked on all the way back to the 25. Stays 3rd down for the Wolves, but now they've got 20 yards to go on this 3rd down play from their own 25. Cord sets him down. Twin receivers left, single receiver right from the right hash mark and his own 25-yard line. Tavion Cord takes a snap, fumbles it, drops it, picks it back up. Runs up the middle, looking to throw. Now he does over the middle, and a sliding attempt, but incomplete. Cord did a nice job of just hanging on to the football and presenting an opportunity on that play. Looking in the direction of Jeremiah Robinson as the receiver. Robinson did all he could, nothing doing on the reception. And the Diamondbacks defense gets a stop, and they'll hand the ball back over to Eddie Lee Marburger and this Pioneer offense after a punt. And back to return the kick inside the 40 for the Diamondbacks. Good snap for the Weiss Wolves. Punt is away into the wind, away from the return man. Castillo has to let it bounce. Takes a roll inside the 30, back to the 27-yard line. That's where the Diamondbacks will take over after this.
Real Sports Live. Jay's up!
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83. Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia, loaded up with power everything, a rear camera, dual climate, and today it's yours, $1,000 down and just $450 a month. Or how about this, a 2014 Ford Mustang at 48,000 miles, leather seat.
Eddie Lee Marburger and the Diamondback offense on the field. A running play by Tristan Castillo, and that is shut down. Very little yards gained on a carry by Castillo. Diamondbacks on a 2nd down. Marburger drops back to throw. Slings it left side, incomplete. Looking over there, looked like the receiver was Christian Drozik. Incomplete pass by Marburger, and quickly a 3rd down coming up. Diamondbacks were held to 3 and out on their first possession here of this second half. And now a 3rd down and long. Marburger drops back to throw. Pressured up the middle, gonna run. Now he delivers a pass, last second, caught, 1st down. Padilla makes a catch across the 40, and the chains will move for the Diamondbacks. Padilla on the catch, 11 more yards in the air for Marburger. Now 16 of 22 for 170 and counting. Keeps it, runs it on his own. Takes it out across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Eddie Lee Marburger on a carry. Wish I had the ability to have someone only operating this computer. That would be such a luxury. We don't have that just yet. Snap for Marburger. Passes it and nearly picked off. Incomplete. Trying to throw it in the left flats. Dylan Kaufman had a terrific opportunity for an interception that time for the Weiss Wolves. Bounced out of his hands. Incomplete pass for Marburger. Stops play, 3rd down and 7 from the 45-yard line of the Diamondbacks. For Eddie Lee Marburger. Drops back to throw. Rolls right-hand side. Looking, gets rid of it. A penalty's thrown. Pass is dropped, incomplete. Now we'll sort out the penalty, which appeared to be a hold. Now they're pointing as a hold against the defense, maybe in the secondary. Officials will sort it out. Again, we're at Cabinets Field, or Cabinets Stadium, that is, in Corpus Christi, and a game tied at 14 apiece here in the 3rd quarter. Discussion by the officials, and we'll take a break while they attend to a player off the grid. It's a man back in the secondary, gets up on his own power, so we'll go ahead and keep it right here. Reminding you, we've got additional broadcasts coming your way tomorrow. High school basketball fans back on the air. Early action from 2 different basketball tournaments. We'll be back with Monday, Tuesday, games on Friday of next week, including 8-on-8 football from McAllen. That penalty was against the Weiss Wolves. That's a 15-yarder that takes it down to the 44-yard line of the Wolves. And so the Diamondbacks drive continues, now operating on the opponent's side of the 50. Eddie Lee Marburger sets him down, back behind him, and drops back to throw. Marburger looking, rifles it right side, and it's going to be incomplete. Looking in the direction of Alan Davila. Coverage right on the spot by Zane Tipton, who was step for step with Davila. And an incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Diamondbacks. Marburger's now missed on 4 of his last 5 attempts in the air. And if you go even further back, 6 of his last 8 have been misses. There's a pass completed by Tristan Castillo. Stretches out. Takes it near 1st down yardage down to the 35-yard line of the Wolves. 9 yards on the gain. 3rd and 1 coming up, a long one for the Diamondbacks. Eddie Lee Marburger drops back to throw again, gonna run. Right-hand side, got a block, got a 1st down, upended across the 27. That's a 1st down for the Diamondbacks on a carry by Eddie Lee Marburger. Stops the clock long enough to move the chains. Marburger now with 14 carries on the evening, 93 yards. Through the air, 17 of 25 for 179. New set of downs for the Diamondbacks inside the 30. Marburger hands it off. Castillo off a left tackle. Got to the 25, stood up there, wrapped up. First guy in there was Anthony Apodaca. We got some help, was coming in for the secondary to make the hit was Seth Joseph. And a short gain for Castillo of 3.5, call it 4 after a kind spot. 2nd and 6 for the Diamondbacks. 3rd quarter action continuing here for the Pioneer Diamondbacks. Empty backfield. Marburger on a deep drop. Looking to throw once a bunch in the end zone. That's incomplete. Luke Padilla, the intended receiver. Coverage downfield that time by Dylan Kaufman, who knocked that loose. 3rd down and 6.5 coming up for the Diamondbacks on this play. Empty backfield once again for Eddie Lee Marburger. Drops back to throw. Looking for the Diamondbacks. A lot of room, a lot of time. Fires it right side, and it's caught! Touchdown, Tristan Castillo! 26-yard strike, and the Diamondbacks hit pay dirt. 3rd touchdown strike of the night for Eddie Lee Marburger. 2nd catch for 6 for Tristan Castillo. his first touchdown catch of the night. And the Diamondbacks back on top of the Wolves, 20-14. Extra point coming up. Good snap, ball down, kick up long, high, and no good. Had the length, had the distance, had everything but the accuracy. And that opens up a window for the Weiss Wolves. Pioneer on top, 20-14. Kickoff coming up after this.
5.0 liter engine, $23,999 today.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Cano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
Stop by today and enjoy the food at the La Feria Cafe. Great food made to order, handmade tortillas daily, breakfast, lunch, and Friday stop in for supper. The La Feria Cafe, open 7 days a week off of Business 83 in La Feria, Texas.
When in Port Mansfield, be sure to stop in Laguna Madre Baits, the home of Laguna Girl 1 and 2. They ensure that you have the best when it comes to your fishing needs. Locally caught bait, including live shrimp and croaker. Frozen baits, caught locally, frozen shrimp, squid, mullet, and more. Dress the part with full outdoor apparel. Drinks, ice, snacks, groceries, and fishing supplies for any need. Access by road or by boat. Look for the blue building and the blue shrimp boats. Laguna Madre Baits, 828 Westport Drive, Port Mansfield, Texas.
It's the D-Tronics Black.
Back here, kickoff underway. The Weiss Wolves will return it out across the 20-yard line to the 25. Look out on the 30-yard line. 35 right sideline, 40, 45-yard line, out to the 47-yard line. And the Weiss Wolves offense will get a good spot to start their drive. Down yet again here in this football game to the Pioneer Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks led 7-0. We were tied at 7. They led 14-7. We were tied at 14. Diamondbacks first to score here in the second half. Missed an extra point, 20-14 your score. The Wolves will have the football. Tavion Cord sets it down, 49-yard line to start a drive for the Wolves. Cord on first down. Hands the ball off, running play right side. A room for Devin Cross as he angles out for 6. He got it out, well, dropped a little shy of that. They'll mark him down for a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6 coming up for the Weiss Wolves. Ball now on the Pioneer side of the 50 at the 47. Tavion Cord on a second down play, low snap. Hands the ball off, bouncing it outside left, looking for a block, wrapped up, short of first down yardage. Devin Cross as he crosses inside the 45. Got down to about the 42. Now they will call it a first down on a very kind spot. And then there will be an injury on the play. One of the players appears to be cramping up on the Weiss Wolves side of the line of scrimmage. 4:21 to go in the third quarter. Weiss will have a first down in Diamondback territory, trailing by 6. Diamondbacks, Sherryland, Pflugerville, Weiss on Rio Sports Live. Back after this.
Speakers, $12. These subs and amps, just $25. Car stereos, just $15. The D-Tronics Black Friday sale.
South Padre Island Golf Club. Come for a visit. Stay for a lifetime.
Back here, and coverage continues here in the third quarter. Cord swings it right-hand side, completed pass, and straddling forward, but a very short yardage gain. No gain on the play and a completed pass, though. Kobe McCoy on that catch, his first catch of the night for the Weiss Wolves. Cord wants to throw, setting up a screen. That's nearly picked off. It's caught, but short yardage gain. The catch made by C.J. Meeks, but I'm telling you right there, Trey Guerra, defensive end for the Diamondbacks, it was a big decision for him. He had a chance to pick that ball or make a tackle. He kind of reached his hands towards the ball and the receiver at the same time, elected to make sure he got the stop instead of the gamble. But that was a gift-wrapped interception opportunity for the Diamondbacks. 3rd and long, call it 10 yards to go for Tavion Cord. Diamondback fans making a ton of noise. Cord wants to throw, drops back, heaves the ball deep down the right sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They went for the deep ball down the right side. And now 4th down for the Weiss Wolves in Pioneer territory. And they'll bring the punt team in as this Diamondback fan base has suddenly come to life here on the visitor side at Cavanaugh Stadium. Thank you for joining us here on Rio Sports Live. Wow, may have to turn that crowd mic down just a bit, as they were really coming after it, making some noise. Punt away by the Wolves. They'll try to down it inside the 5, and they won't. Nearly downed at the half-yard line. Wolves thought they had something there on special teams. They had guys surrounding that football, but just a little too close to the end zone. And so the Diamondbacks of Pioneer will take over, up in this ball game by 6. And Eddie Lee Marburger on the offense will now, for the first time in a while, try to build on a lead. Shotgun formation for Marburger. Takes a snap, gonna hand off. Running play up across the 25-yard line. Tristan Castillo on the carry. Ends up gaining 6. For Castillo now 9 carries, 27 yards. He's been limited on the ground. Has produced through the air with 7 catches, 67 yards. Padilla on a 2nd down play. Swings a pass right side. It's caught there on a receiver screen. Out across the 30 to 35-yard line on an Alan Davila catch. He'll gain 8. And how about the blocking by LeVar Lindo to help spring Davila for that completed pass. Marburger has hit on his last 2 now. He's 19 of 28 in the game for 215 yards and 3 scores. Diamondbacks looking to run. Castillo dropped after a couple-yard gain. Coming over to make the stop was Zach Linz on a short carry by Castillo. Mark him down for a gain of 1.5 yards. 2nd down for Eddie Lee Marburger. Relays the play to the troops. Castillo to his right-hand side. 4 receiver set, 3 to the left. Lindo out to the right. Marburger looking, gonna throw. Looking still, scrambles. Still looking downfield, delivers a ball, and a leaping catch is made. Luke Padilla, how about the one-handed grab at the midfield stripe? Sliding, diving, Padilla makes the catch. 14-yard strike, 1st down for the Diamondbacks. That'll hit the highlight reel. Quick snap. Marburger back to throw. Before the throw, though, the whistle blows on the sideline. The Weiss Wolves call the timeout. Luke Padilla with a tremendous catch keeps the drive alive. Pioneers up 6. They'll have the football after this timeout.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
First Community Bank, we believe in small business.
When Jennifer and Jimmy Wilson started Wild August Nursery and Flower Farm, they found Ricky Leal at First Community Bank had the financing to help them grow.
Make FCB your bank.
Hi, we're Brownsville veterans, and thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Back here, third quarter continues. The Pioneer Diamondbacks have the football and a first down. Eddie Lee Marburger drops back to throw, rolls right-hand side, looking to throw, makes a man miss, going to run, takes it down the sideline, tripped up, fell forward, and might have gained another first down for the Diamondbacks. Brought down inside the 40. And that will be enough for a first down on a run by Eddie Lee Marburger. That'll put him over the 100-yard mark in rushing. Players shaken up on the play as one of the Wolves getting up gingerly after trying to chase down Eddie Lee Marburger. Looks like that's Zach Linz. He gets up under his own power, makes his way to the sideline. Here in this one. 20-14 your score. We're in the third quarter from Cabinet Stadium in Corpus Christi, Texas. First down play from the 38-yard line of the Weiss Wolves for Eddie Lee Marburger and the Diamondbacks of Pioneer. Tristan Castillo on the backfield to the right side of Marburger. They haven't started the play clock yet, as again that was an injury. So now they'll crank it up and away we go. Marburger waiting for the snap on a first down play. Takes it, gonna run on his own, left-hand side, hit, and down he goes quickly. Man in the backfield was Christian Hamilton, nowhere to go for Eddie Lee Marburger. Lost a half yard. Second down and long coming up for the Diamondbacks. Eddie Lee Marburger. Empty backfield with a three-receiver set on the left-hand side. Twins out right for the Diamondbacks. Marburger, a high snap, drops back to throw. Pressure comes, steps up, gonna have to run, takes it upfield, got some yardage in the secondary, dives across the 30-yard line. Could have been sacked, end up gaining 7. Make it 8 yards on the play. Third down and a short 3 coming up for the Diamondbacks, so will not have to take a snap. And we will close out the third quarter. Pioneer, the only team to score thus far in the second half, hangs on to a 6-point lead. Fourth quarter coming up. Buckle up. This is Rio Sports Live.
Top secret, highly classified government laboratory. An experimental killer virus has breached containment. You and your team have 60 minutes to find the antivirus. Book your adventure today at trappedrgv.com.
It's the D-Tronics Black Friday sale with tweeters starting at just $1. Whoa, speakers $12. These subs and amps just $25. Car stereos just $15. The D-Tronics Black Friday sale.
Hi fans, today's game is brought to you by New York Life. Best of luck to your team.
And I'm Danielle Goslin, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For over 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation of developing the most successful professionals in the industry.
We help to manage the process from day one and guide you on your way to success. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial...
Back here, Eddie Lee Marburger fires a pass to start the fourth quarter. That's complete. Inside the 25, Luke Padilla reels in another catch. And that'll be enough for a first down and another move of the chains. The Diamondbacks of Pioneer trying to go up 2 scores in this game for the first time on the evening. Shotgun formation for Eddie Lee Marburger. High snap, drops back to throw, has a ton of time over the middle. Lindo was there, incomplete pass, penalty flag thrown. LeVar Lindo trying on a crossing pattern. Tangled up with 2 defenders. Relatively easy call that time for the officials. Marburger in the game now, 21 of 30 for 237 yards. That pass is called on the interference. So they'll move the ball even further downfield. And the Diamondbacks will have it, first and goal at the 9, up by 6. Eddie Lee Marburger sets him down. Twin receivers either side of the field. Tristan Castillo in the backfield to his right-hand side, going to throw. Right corner of the end zone, up for grabs, and it is going to be incomplete. Lindo nearly made a spectacular catch that time. Now we got a penalty on the play, and it may be against the Diamondbacks on that play. Appreciate you fans tuning in. If you're watching on our YouTube channel, be sure to subscribe. It's always where we get our numbers from, and our numbers are driving our advertisers. They always ask us, what's your numbers, what's your numbers, what's your numbers? And so if you're watching our games or listening in this case, watching for the highlights coming up later on, please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Those watching our commercials as they play, take note. At least stop by some of these businesses and say, hey, thank you for being a sponsor to at least allow us some coverage here of the athletes on our broadcast. Pass play, Marburger looking in the corner of the end zone, up for grabs, tipped incomplete. Looking in the direction of Luke Padilla. That one's broken up. Marburger now 21 of 31 in the game for 237 and 3 touchdowns. Fourth quarter here from Cabinets Field on a Friday. Pioneer taking on Weiss. Marburger sets him down. Drops back to throw. Waiting over the middle. Caught inside the 5. Touchdown Diamondbacks. This time it's Alan Davila for short. Diamondbacks score, go up 2 scores. Fourth touchdown of the night for Eddie Lee Marburger. Fourth different receiver to catch, or check that, yes, fourth different receiver to catch a touchdown pass. Extra point coming up for the Diamondbacks, and we'll see if they go for 2 here. Right now they're lining up in what could be a 2-point conversion. Before that, play clock is already down to 2. They were trying to make a decision on what to do with the ball, and they'll have to burn one of their timeouts. First timeout of the second half called by the Diamondbacks in the fourth quarter. With 11:14 remaining, they lead 26-14. An extra point coming up right after this.
Hacienda has it. Low monthly payments, a fun buying process, and customer service like no other. Right now, you can get a 2019 Ford Expedition with 0 interest for 72 months. Along with those super low monthly payments, you get $2,000 in bonus cash. Come see the difference today at Hacienda Ford. Hacienda has it.
Hacienda has it.
After the timeout was called, the Diamondbacks lining up to go for the extra point. Right now it appears as though they may be going for a 2-point conversion, up by a dozen here. Shotgun formation, they will go for it. Tristan Castillo looks to throw in the end zone. It's good to Padilla. Castillo to Padilla, 2 points. Diamondbacks up 14, kicking off after this. Back here at Cabinets Stadium in Corpus Christi, Texas on a Friday night. Diamondbacks, a Pioneer on top by the score of 28-14, trying to advance into the third round of the playoffs. Lead the Weiss Wolves behind another lightning night for Eddie Lee Marburger, 22 for 32, 248, and 4 touchdown passes on the night for the junior signal caller for this Diamondback team. Kickoff coming up for the Diamondbacks. They'll boom it away. Wolves have had some good returns. This one's going to be dropped inside the 5, pick out around the 3, back across the 10 to the 15. Hard hit delivered there to the 17-18, still running to the 17-yard line for the Weiss Wolves. No stop there in their return team. And now Tavion Cord and the Weiss Wolves will have to go to work as they trail by 14, and the Diamondback defense can now start pinning their ears back and coming after Cord. This drive will start as they spot it down forward progress at the 19-yard line for the Wolves. Cord and the offense, 187 yards, 71 on the ground, 116 through the air. 11:03 left in the ball game. Cord drops back to throw, swings a pass right side, it's up in the air, caught. Leaping catch that time by C.J. Meeks. And a gain on the play of 8. On a nice leaping catch by Meeks. Second down for the Wolves. Cord waits, drops back to throw, has some time, delivers over the middle, caught again. First down on another leaping catch by Jeremiah Robinson. 2, a leaping catch by the receivers on consecutive pass plays by Tavion Cord. And a first down for the Wolves. Cord wants to throw again. Pump fake, rolls left, slips, falls down. That's not Cord now, that's Jackson Sandlin. Sandlin simply slipped down on that play. Loss on the play is 7. Jackson just simply had his feet slip out from underneath him. Clock running. My score clock's a little wrong. I'll correct that. After this play, second down play. Dropping back to throw. Left-hand side down the sideline. And another catch is made for a first down. And how about that one? Down the left sideline, a leaping catch, staying in bounds with C.J. Meeks, and that's a 31-yard gain. Sandlin put it right on the spot. Meeks went up to get it. First down at the Diamondback 38-yard line as the Wolves offense lighting it up through the air under Jackson Sandlin. Now they'll try a running play. Right-hand side, big hit delivered, and down he goes. 2 guys were there for the Diamondbacks to make that hit. Fernando Salcedo was there also, and the big lineman Trey Guerra getting down the line to drop him for a 1-yard loss. Second down and 11 for the Wolves. Sandlin takes a low snap, drops back to throw, rifles it left side. That's going to be caught at the 30-yard line, short of first down yardage on a catch by Jeremiah Robinson. And third down coming up for this Weiss team with 8:50 and counting in the third. Sandlin waits, takes the snap, hands it off on a read, up the middle, first down, upended inside the 25-yard line, staying on his feet, got to the 20-yard line on a carry by Devin Cross. And the Weiss Wolves move the ball down and have another first down. Devin Cross that time was pirouetted over, stayed on his feet, and gained an extra 4 yards on that run after apparently being down. Pass play Sandlin, rifles it left-hand side. It's caught outside the 15-yard line, bouncing out of bounds is Stuart Miller. And suddenly the passing game has opened wide up for the Weiss Wolves. Clock stops. Ball at the 15-yard line. 2nd down and 6 coming up. Sandlin takes a drop, looks to throw. Throws it left corner, incomplete, but penalty flags in the secondary. We'll take a look at this one. Ball game not over by any stretch with these two teams' offense, the way they can move the football. And now suddenly with the passing game opening up under the direction of Jackson Sandlin for the Weiss Wolves. Flag on the play, so they'll sort it out. Again, it was in the secondary. About the 6-yard line is where it's thrown of the Diamondbacks of Pioneer. Normally that's a defensive penalty unless you got an ineligible man downfield. Nothing doing. The groan from the Pioneer fans will tell you what's happening there. Ball back inside the 10 now. 1st and goal coming up for the Weiss Wolves, and suddenly their fans making as much noise as they can, trying to get this back to a 1-score game. Sandlin out of a shotgun, drops back to throw, looking over the middle, incomplete. Trying to climb the ladder and make another circus catch was Jeremiah Robinson. Couldn't haul that one in. 2nd down and goal coming up for the Weiss Wolves from the Pioneer 8-yard line. Game clock is right on the money right now. Pass, no Sandlin gonna run up the middle, keeps it, dives, and end zone. He scores a touchdown. Sandlin takes it in, and the Wolves back to within a score. And what a drive directed that time by Jackson Sandlin for the home side. 28-20 the score. Sandlin drives him down and scores. Now looking for the extra point for the Wolves. Wind at their back. And they'll look for the extra point. Good snap. Ball placed down. Kick up long, high, and right through the uprights. Good. 28-21. Diamondbacks have the lead and the football when we come back. This is Real Sports Live.
Every day.
We'll blaze a trail for future generations.
It's not just about equipping students with skills for the future. We awaken their potential and empower them to make good choices.
No matter where you're from or where you're headed, there's a place for you to flourish at HCISD.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Back here, the kickoff by the Weiss Wolves. Lining it up at the 40-yard line. They'll go for the onside kick right here, right now. It takes a high bounce, and it's a loose football. Recovered by the Diamondbacks, it appears. That thing took a crazy hop. Dylan Kaufman leaping up for the Weiss Wolves, tried to get his hands on it, and coming out of there with it for the Diamondbacks is Chris Zapata. The senior was able to hang on an onside kick attempt. The officials are talking it over. They haven't spotted the football down. Now the Diamondback offense will make their way on the field. Up by 7. You would fully expect that Eddie Lee Marburger and this offense will just push the accelerator down and try to extend the lead, especially after Weiss marched that ball downfield to score, get it back to a 7-point game. Marburger out of a shotgun formation on first down. Going to keep it. Runs left-hand side. Got to the midfield stripe. No further than that. Hit made by Devin Wilson. Short gain for Marburger as he gains 1. 2nd down and 9. He stayed in bounds, so the clock will run. I'll try my best to keep this clock right on the money with you, fans. I'll say it more than you'll watch it, just to make sure you're up to speed. It is right now on the money on the clock. Marburger drops back to throw, given time. Pressure now, rolls left side, delivers a ball, and it's going to be incomplete. In the direction of LeVar Lindo. Heavy pressure that time. 2 guys back there. Marcus Lyons and Kendrick Broussard chasing Eddie Lee Marburger. Intended for LeVar Lindo, and a diving attempt couldn't come up with the catch. Clock stops with 7:18 remaining in the ball game. Diamondbacks on a 3rd down play. Marburger, empty backfield, looks receivers, 3 on the right side, 2 to the left. Play clock down to 7. Marburger takes a snap, drops back, has time, looks over the middle. That's going to be tipped and incomplete. Off the hands of Alan Davila. Tried to make a juggling catch. Couldn't hang on. Incomplete pass, punting formation for the Pioneer Diamondbacks. 7:13 left here in this ball game. Diamondbacks facing a 4th and 9 right now. Keep the offense on the field. Marburger waits for the snap. Play clock at 11. Now he drops back into short punt formation. Man in motion goes left to right. Marburger waiting to take the snap. Takes it. Gets rid of it on a punt. A high wobbly kick. Back to return it. They'll let it bounce inside the 10, inside the 6-yard line, and out of bounds. 7:02, make it 7:01 left in the ball game. And the Weiss Wolves offense back on the field, down a score, 94 yards away from the end zone. And the Pioneer Diamondback defense is asked to make a stop. See if it's Sandlin to direct the show. He directed the last drive downfield for the score for this Weiss team. And it will be Sandlin. He'll take a snap from his end zone right at the goal line on a 1st down play. Sandlin takes it, hands it off on a read. Left-hand side, a lot of room out across the 15 to the 18, 19-yard line on a carry by Jaden Askew. By the time Askew was brought down, he got near the 20-yard line, dropped down to the 19. 13-yard carry for a 1st down. Clock stopped long enough to move the chains. Now it's running. 4th quarter here. Pioneer Diamondbacks on top at Cabinet Stadium. And the Weiss Wolves with the football. Shotgun formation for Jackson Sandlin. Takes a snap, hands it off again. This is Askew off a left tackle, this time dropped after he crosses the 20. 3-yard gain. Timeouts remaining. Well, Weiss has 2 left. Pioneer with 2 remaining as well. Right now, the lead in the hands of the Diamondbacks. They've never trailed in this ball game. Led by as many as 14. Sandlin wants to throw, going to have to run, hit, down he goes in the backfield. Pioneer Diamondbacks make a stop. Back in the backfield again to make a play was Ethan Lee, the senior linebacker for Pioneer. Fans, share the link on our Facebook side. Let some other fans know this game is going on. It's exciting stuff. I know it's audio only. Hey, I've done enough radio in my career. I think I can carry the load. Bring it to you. Crowd making a ton of noise for the Diamondbacks. On a 2nd and long, or check that, 3rd and long. Sandlin rolls out right side, looking, fires a pass, incomplete, underthrown. Stops the clock with 5:25 to go, and the Diamondback defense gets the job done. Will force a punt and hand the ball back to the offense with the 7-point lead. 5:25 to be exact here in this game. Diamondbacks send Tristan Castillo, the junior, back to return this punt. Back in punt formation. The snap gets back to the 10. They'll get the kick away. It's a high spiraling kick over the head and takes a roll for the Wolves all the way back to the Pioneer 25-yard line. Diamondbacks have the football and the lead when we return in the fourth quarter from Cabinet Stadium. Brought to you in part by Hacienda Ford out of Edinburgh, Texas. This is Real Sports Live.
El alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Before you have time to worry, we'll get you taken care of fast and easy. Now you can get back to your day with a healthy smile.
It's the D-Tronics Black Friday sale with tweeters starting at just $1. Whoa, speakers $12. These subs and amps just $25. Car stereos just $15. The D-Tronics Black Friday sale.
Back here, Real Sports Live, bringing it to you live from Cabinet Stadium. They'll run the ball. The Pioneer Diamondbacks out across the 30 to 35-yard line. A strong carry by Tristan Castillo. They set this clock correctly for you. Again, I'm doing all I can to try to keep this game clock as close to I can. It's 4:21. Mark it. First down play for the Diamondbacks for Castillo. That carry moved the chains. 2 timeouts remaining for the Weiss Wolves, 2 for the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks don't want to use any timeouts. They want to take time off the clock right now and protect this 7-point lead. Eddie Lee Marburger hands it off. Castillo bounces it to the wide side of the field, stays in bounds, spins past the tackler, got to the 40-yard line, gains 7 more yards. Tristan Castillo and the Diamondbacks trying to chew up some time off the clock with the lead. One thing I want to remind you, fans, if I could show every game live, I would. It costs us a minimum of $1,000 just to think about broadcasting these games, thanks to the outrageous rights fees that they charge at the UIL level. Also, I want to make a crystal clear. Fans for either side can usually watch my games that I'm broadcasting, and I assure you, there's no rooting either side. A good play is a good play. Marburger runs the ball for the Diamondbacks, gets a first down into the secondary, carries it to the Wolves 49 and a first down. Stops the clock long enough to move the chains, but Eddie Lee Marburger gains another 16 yards on the ground. He's got 19 carries, 129 yards on the ground. 22 of 34 for 248 in the air, 4 touchdowns. And they'll crank the clock up with 2:45 left on my mark right now. Marburger with 8 on the play clock. Lets it run down. It's 5. Takes a snap, hands it off. Castillo up the middle. Tripped up, dropped after a short gain. Another tackle made by Marcus Lyons, and he has been a busy, busy man. He gets up weary after that play. He has been in on a lot of stops, and he's been chasing Marburger all over this field. Diamondbacks led 7-0, led 14-7, led 20-14, led 28-14, lead 28-21. Second down play, Marburger lets the play clock go under 8. Takes a snap, hands it off Castillo again, bounces it left side, hit, and thrown backwards. First guy there was Devin Cross to make the stop, and there's the timeout call by the Weiss Wolves. Their second of the second half. Diamondbacks trying to seal this deal. Another first down just may do it. They lead by 7. They'll have the football on a third down after this.
Tires. Talking trucks of any size, any model, and any year. Specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Tex in Arlington.
Back here after the timeout, we'll go ahead and bring it right back here. I'm Joe Bowling with you. Some replays of this unavailable. We cannot show a video replay of the game. During regular season you can, but with the rights fees, there's no way. We're not even recording these games on Rio Sports Live. We will have a highlight reel for you, which we can produce. Some of the television stations use our highlights, and we actively engage with sharing that with them. And for the fans that tune in for the audio broadcast, at least you can see some highlights of some of the bigger plays of these games. Cabinet Stadium is the location. Third down for the Diamondbacks of Pioneer here in the area round playoff game against Weiss. Marburger rolls out right-hand side, delivers a pass, and it's going to be a sliding catch made by LeVar Lindo. First down for the Diamondbacks across the 35. Lindo, his first catch of the night, and that's a biggie for 16 yards and a first down. Clock now running. Marburger will be in no hurry. The Weiss Wolves have but one timeout remaining in this ball game. On a first down from the 31-yard line for the Diamondbacks of Pioneer. Marburger takes a snap. Castillo runs it wide left side, turns it back upfield, hit, dropped after a loss of 8. Now the clock will run. Minute 15 and counting. Diamondbacks up 7. The Wolves have one timeout remaining. Marburger in no hurry as the sideline is orchestrating this play calling and clock management as the Diamondbacks are trying to advance to the third round of the playoffs. Marburger brings him up to the line. 6 seconds on the play clock. Sets him down with 3, 2, 1. Takes a snap. Hands it on, keeps it on a read. Running right-hand side. Marburger stays in bounds. Dropped at the 37. Timeout called by the Weiss Wolves. With 32 seconds left in the ball game. Third and a bundle coming up for the Diamondbacks. But all they need to do is successfully snap this next football on a third down, and this game will be over, barring any type of penalty whatsoever on the offensive end. Timeout called. We'll be right back with a finish of this one after this.
For many years for employees of different employment.
If you've spent your career in education and are ready for the next chapter, let the professionals at Employment Retirement Services help. You've worked hard, and now it's time to relax and enjoy with peace of mind and security.
Help fulfill your retirement needs. Come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Everyone's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2 in Harlingen. Choose from a wide selection and score big today on West Expressway 83.
Right now, how about this 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia, loaded up with power everything, a rear camera, dual climate, and today it's yours, 1,000 down.
Pioneer Diamondbacks back after the timeout. Eddie Lee Marburger takes a snap, takes a knee, and that should seal this deal as they're celebrating on the Pioneer side. The Pioneer Diamondbacks moving on to round 3 with a hard-fought, tough-as-nails battle against the Weiss Wolves and win it by the score of 28-21. That'll do it for the broadcast of the game. I'm going to be right back with the highlights of this one. You can at least watch the highlights before we sign off. From Cabinets Field, time runs down to zeros, and the Diamondbacks are the winners, 28-21. Highlights of this game coming up right after this.
Ford Mustang at 48,000 miles, leather seats, a shaker sound system, aftermarket exhaust, steering wheel controls, and a 5.0-liter engine. $23,999 today.
Financing is available with lending for all types. Every deal's a winner at Kano Auto Sales 2, in business since 2002, Harlingen, Texas.
Be extra thankful this year with faster internet from VTX One.
VTX One Companies offers fast and reliable internet service throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. Take a slice off the cost with free installation. Gobble unlimited gigabytes with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX One Companies, connecting you since 52.
Back here on Rio Sports Live, I'm Joe Bowling. Bert Ruiz was on the camera. This game in the books, 28-21, your final score. The Pioneer Diamondbacks move on to round 3. Here's the highlights of our game tonight. Hope you enjoy it. Fielded to the 5 on the left side of the field, out across the 15 to the 20-yard line, up the middle, the 25-30, 35-40, one man to beat, to the 50, 40, down the sideline, left side to the 30-yard line, and then out of bounds. Terrific return that time by Owen Delby, and he nearly took it to the house. And 6 yards to go for the Weiss Wolves from the Pioneer 20, call it the 27-yard line. Ford wants to throw, pressure up the middle. He's hit, and he's going to be wrapped up, and down he goes. Back inside the 37-yard line. A keeper. Now a pitch out, left-hand side, first down, across the 35-yard line. Excellent pitch that time. And gaining the first down is Evan Maldonado. Marburger made the defense commit. And then direction from Rio Grande City, send a shout out in that direction. Marburger wants to run, takes it up the middle, takes on a tackler 40, 45-yard line. That's a first down as he takes it to the 48-yard line. Eddie Lee Marburger literally ran out of his shoe on that play. Shotgun, Marburger wants to throw again, drops back, rolls right-hand side, being chased. Looks to turn it upfield, makes a man miss, sidesteps another, runs and dives across the 25-yard line. First down, Eddie Lee Marburger did it all on his own. 3, 2nd and 7 coming up for the Diamondbacks. Marburger has a 3-receiver set on the right-hand side. Single receiver left, drops back to throw, looking, delivers a pass on the right sideline. It's going to be caught, and a huge hit delivered, but a catch made by Alan Davila. From the 34, first down, Marburger rolls right-hand side. Looking, delivers a pass, caught inside the 15, first down at the 11 as Alan Davila reels it in. Pioneer Diamondbacks, Marburger rolls out, looks to throw, he's looking in the end zone, got a man, touchdown Diamondbacks! Eddie Lee Marburger strikes, touchdown Pioneer. Shotgun formation for Tavian Core. Drops back to throw. Going to run up the middle. Has some room across the midfield stripe. 45-yard line of the Diamondbacks. That's a first down to the 44-yard line. Nice carry by Tavian Core. Shotgun again for Core. Rolls out left-hand side. Tucks it, keeps it on himself, makes a man miss. In the secondary, into the 35, down to the 30-yard line, fighting for extra yardage. Tavian Cord takes it for another 15 yards. Sends a man in motion left to right. Cord takes a snap, rolls out right-hand side, looking in the end zone. That's going to be caught. Touchdown for the Wolves. Jeremiah Robinson reels it in. Passing play now. In the corner they go, and it's going to be caught. And is it a touchdown? No indication yet. Officials talk it over. We have not got a call yet on this play. Game have 83 yards on the night. Most of that on the ground. Most of that Cord. He's got 50 yards on 7 carries. Slings a pass right side. It's going to be caught on a nice play out across the 50-yard line. Into Pioneer territory is Kalen Rogers. In Pioneer territory at the 47. Middle of the field, right hash mark. Cord takes a snap on a read, gonna run it, gonna get hit, and he's gonna get sacked. Back there in the backfield for the Diamondbacks was Matthew Solis. Down, 13 yards to go. Cord on a shotgun, drops back to throw, a deep drop, setting up a screen. Pass is caught, a lot of room, up the middle of the field. 30, down the sideline, 25, foot race, inside the 10. First and goal coming up for Weiss as they complete the pass. C.J. Meeks on the catch. Cord keeps 2 backs in the backfield. Askew to his left, cross to his right, drops back to throw, has protection, looking in the end zone, man wide open, caught, touchdown. Jeremiah Robinson was wide open. Bulls will bring a new quarterback into the ball game as Jackson Sandlin will stand in now after the penalty. It's 1st and 20. Pass play is going to be caught out across the 30, 35 to the 40-yard line. Extra yardage after the catch as Stuart Miller makes a catch. In a shotgun, 2 backs in the backfield, shifts 1 out. That's Askew to the right-hand side. Going to run it right for Devin Cross. Hit in the backfield. Down he goes. A loss on the play. And this time Ethan Lee gets his man. And long. Marburger drops back to throw. Pressured up the middle. Going to run. Now he delivers a pass. Last second. Caught. First down. Padilla makes a catch across the 40. And the chains will move for the Diamondbacks. Eddie Lee Marburger drops back to throw again. Going to run. Right-hand side. Got a block. Got a first down. Upended across the 27. That's a first down for the Diamondbacks. Empty backfield once again for Eddie Lee Marburger. Drops back to throw. Looking for the Diamondbacks. A lot of room, a lot of time. Fires it right side, and it's caught! Touchdown, Tristan Castillo! Really coming after it, making some noise. Punt away by the Wolves. They'll try to down it inside the 5, and they won't. Nearly downed at the half-yard line. Castillo to his right-hand side. 4 receiver set, 3 to the left. Lindo out to the right. Marburger looking, going to throw. Looking still. Scrambles. Still looking downfield. Delivers a ball, and a leaping catch is made. Sets him down. Drops back to throw. Waiting. Over the middle. Caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Diamondbacks. This time it's Alan Davila for short. Going for a 2-point conversion, up by a dozen here. Shotgun formation, they will go for it. Tristan Castillo looks to throw in the end zone. It's good to Padilla. Castillo to Padilla, 2 points. 7 yards, 71 on the ground, 116 through the air. 11:03 left in the ball game. Cord drops back to throw. Swings a pass right side. It's up in the air. Caught. Leaping catch that time by C.J. Meek for the Wolves. Cord waits, drops back to throw, has some time, delivers over the middle, caught again. First down on another leaping catch by Jeremiah Robinson. Running. My score clock's a little wrong, I'll correct that. After this play, second down play, dropping back to throw. Left-hand side, down the sideline, and another catch is made for a first down, and how about that one? In the third. Sandlin waits, takes the snap, hands it off on a read, up the middle, first down, upended inside the 25-yard line, staying on his feet, got to the 20-yard line. Game clock is right on the money right now. Pass, no Sandlin gonna run, up the middle, keeps it, dives, and end zone, he scores a touchdown.
Fine selection and score big today on West Expressway.
Back here, the kickoff by the Weiss Wolves. Lining it up at the 40-yard line. They'll go for the onside kick right here, right now. It takes a high bounce, and it's a loose football. Recovered by the Diamondbacks, it appears. Never trailed in this ball game. Led by as many as 14. Sandlin wants to throw, going to have to run, hit, down he goes in the backfield. Highlights of some of the bigger plays of these games. Cabinet Stadium is the location. Third down for the Diamondbacks of Pioneer here in the area round playoff game against Weiss. Marburger rolls out right-hand side, delivers a pass, and it's going to be a sliding catch made by LeVar Lindo. At the 10-yard line, fielded at the 5 on the left side of the field. And there you have it. That's just a sample of what happened here tonight. The Pioneer Diamondbacks and the Weiss Wolves engage in a battle, and the Pioneer Diamondbacks advance on to round 3 of the playoffs with a 28-21 victory. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast here tonight. For Bert Ruiz, who assisted us with the highlights, watch for the photos. Andrew Cordero. Special photos tonight coming from the contest. Stay tuned for us for highlights of this game and highlights of our other games across the board. Playoff football here on Rio Sports Live. Audio live with some video highlights. Hope you enjoyed this one. Till next time, I'm Joe Bolick for Rio Sports Live. Talk to our sponsors. Help us get a little bigger so we can cover these things in video and not audio only. Good night from Cabinet.